Hi, my name is Tiffany Cameron, Reggae Girls top striker, and you are watching Ryan LFC YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Hi, I'm Marla Setman, Reggae Girls top midfielder. Oh, let me start over again. All right. Hi, I'm Marla Setman, Reggae Girls top midfielder, and you're here on Ryan FC and Elite Sports. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment to keep up all to date with Reggae Girls and Reggae Boyz top news.
Okay. Hi, this is Yasmin Jameson, Reggae Girls goalkeeper, and you're watching Ryan LFC's YouTube channel. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Hi, my name is Taekwondo Tracy, former national 100-meter champion of Jamaica, and you're tuned into Elite Sports TV. Like, share, and subscribe to keep up to date with all of the new and upcoming informations we have to do with, especially corruption in athletics. And turn on the notification bell to get all of the upcoming information that you need.
My name is Errol Stevens, former international player and reggae boy, and you're watching Elite Sports TV, Ryan LFC. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay up to date to get the latest content on the Reggae Boyz football. Bless.
Hey guys, it's Jermaine Clark Jr. here from Byron Roll Squad 2023. You're watching Elite Sport TV with Ryan LFC. Stay tuned for all things Reggae Girls, Reggae Boyz, and sports. Peace out.
Good evening to everyone down in the comment section. Really do appreciate it, people. People are going to have a guess in the next 9 minutes, but I have to plug in this local part. This 9 minutes I have to plug in this. Listen, local player in the national team. My brother, Ryan LFC don't want to hurt none of you, my brother. None of you, my brother. I want the best for you, my brother. Don't believe that Ryan LFC is sitting down on YouTube trying to eat on the local man them in the team. Local man them, you can't just be professional, brethren. Why you can't be professional? Why? Every time I critique on a game, I feel like me have personal vendetta against you. Local player. Come on, no, man. Think outside of the box, no, man. Be professional, no, brethren. Be professional, no, brethren. I'm not here to tear down in a career, no, brother. I am just looking at phone thing, see how the team are play, and if you play good, you're going to get in a credit. If you play bad, we're going to critique what you do bad, and we would love to see you improve on. We have nothing personal against any football player. We don't want to tear down a player. No, we are here as a supporter and as a fan. We are here to support the team. But at the same time, we can give our support. But if the team not do well, our critique, we're not supposed to take it and have no hard feelings. Players, you know, wake up, no, man. The local player, them, you know, wake up, no, man. I think we passed that stage here. I'm going to interview many of you guys. I will talk about some of the things them. I say, yeah, man. Boy, I want to do them like a bad thing there. New coach, new regime. But it seems like I still have up Ryan LFC, brother. I want to just be a big man, no, man. And it's okay, you know. I don't have to like my style, you know, brother. But just be professional, no, man, and be respectful. Because when me here, I am critique, you know, for no better, brother. So, yo, local player, we're in a national program. Brother, I'm going to stop the girl child thing, brother. And you know, so the players them overseas, no behave so. When you critique them understand the thing. But the local man, them feel like we are trying to get, you know. No, we're not trying to get, you know. We just are telling you the truth, brother. Honestly, people, I have to put in this, make them hear, because I know them I watch. Them watch a program a lot, people. You understand? So, players, we are not here to try break on, brother. We're not there to do that, man. We're not there to break on the players. We want to be better, you know. We want to perform better, you know. But come out on the feelings, my brother. When you not play for a club in Europe and fans critique you, I know you want to behave to have up the fans them, but Jamaican fans not for criticize the athlete them. We not for critique them. Players when wake up, man. Wake up, Regine. But I love for you to take the attitude. But I love for you to take the attitude. Like, oh, some of the players them who born overseas. I would love for you to have that mindset, that professional, that fans going to be fans. Fans is here to support. Brother, don't believe that you're going to war with. Don't worry people who have microphone in them and ballers. Ballers, me don't want to go back where me I come from in the ballers. So I keep it respectfully, baller. Baller will rate, But if you play bad, don't expect you to talk good about you, Virgin. I will do it in a professional way, murder. Time and time we say, yo, you're a good looking baller. You're a good looking baller. But sometimes you make your head hurt. This minute you play good, I will say, Jesus Christ, we wish the baller can play like this every time. So baller, Ryan is not here to fight, brother. Get that out of the brain, brother. Please, baller, I talk to you, we sit down, we have conversation behind the scene, and we have conversation on these podcasts. We are not here to war with you, brother. We don't want to go back that way, the virgin. Just focus on the ball, on the pitch, brother. The energy where the man them I take. And I watch the youth, brother. If you can't take the critique, don't bother watch LFC, brother. And you act like someone now watch a program. You now watch the program, brother. So don't feel no way, brother. Baller, me is a baller, brother. Me not try for this try in a career, brother. But we have to call it as it is, baller. Me I beg the baller them, say, baller, please. Ryan is not here to try to hurt you, brother. We love you, baller. But we have to tell you the truth. We have to tell you the truth. We have to tell you the truth. Nana. Nana is a good looking baller. But me can't tell you a lie baller. Damian Law, he is a good footballer, Damian Law. Damian Law, he is a good footballer. But sometimes it scratch me. Sometimes I'm worried when you play for the Jamaican national team, brother. Damian Law, you can have one of the world beater game. Come tomorrow, you have a world beater. And then come against Canada in a Canada. I wonder what type of Damian Law am I going to get. Nana, just focus on the real issue, man. Nana, just focus. Nana, me and you talk already, brother. On this podcast. I may never know. Me that live to sit down and have a conversation on a podcast, Nana. Nana, nobody me will go back. Nana, you said one come to me, Nana, on the show and tell me, say, Ryan, yo, new coach, new start for every player. Remove that can't already. But Nana, nobody come with them thing, Nana, man. Nana, focus on the Canada game, Nana, man. Nana, focus on the right thing, Nana. Nana, focus on the right thing, Nana. More I have an outstanding game against Canada, Nana. Don't get caught up with the fans, I must say. Don't get caught up, Nana. Nana, just focus on your game, Nana. Just stop the man them from score. More if you play good tomorrow, Nana, just play it simple. You win the ball, play it in the midfielder. You understand? Don't overthink it. Know when to step, know when to tackle, and when not to tackle. When you get help, don't fall. Team, set chat for the forward. Set chat for the winger. Say, Nana, brother, I know you're intelligent in the bridging. A sports, you got a school, you got a college, and you have a degree, my brother. Don't bother getting that thing that happened 2 years ago, Nana. Nana, brother, I don't know what's your issue, brother, but I have nothing against it, brother. I am just giving it. Oh, my seat, Nana. So don't bother feel no way, my baller. Baller, we want you to be better. Baller, we want to see you go to the next level, baller. You get to me, I say, baller? So, me talk already, Nana. So, me I expect, say, yeah, rough up thing tomorrow, Nana. No matter listen to what Ryan say, brother. Just focus on you. You see me, I say, Nana, please, Nana. Nana, we not try harm you, brother. We love you, we respect you, baller. But sometimes you make me head go. You see, when we talk to some of the man them born over England. And I talk to them. And man must say, no man, Ryan, where do compared to what we used to? Nothing. You not tell about we, you not tell about that. You not say we are monkey. You not say none of them things to we. You just a critique we. I had a mindset there, but I love to see a couple more Jamaican play out. Where whatever the fans them say, it don't really hurt them. I may understand that sometimes fans go overboard. I can understand fans. You have some fans who go overboard, and we can we really can't do nothing about that, Nana. You see me I say, Nana? So Nana, just focus on the thing. Nana, me talk nearly 2 hour interview in Nana. And it was surprise me do the interview in Nana. Because you a big man and me a big man. I will get past what happened couple over 2 years ago, 2 years now, Nana. So don't bother bring up them foolishness, Nana, man. Let me just focus on football, my boss. You see me I say? Yeah, man, when I talk to a couple man from over to people, I may tell you, I have a lot of conversation. And people, you have some man who don't like it, but you have some man like it. You understand? But my thing is not for everybody. People can't deal with the truth. Some of the man them for know say, yo, Bridging, we not try put down a thing, brother. I better want to see a better. And football are going to have a bad game. But time and time, when you play against a bigger team, they may have a bad game, Nana. You understand, Nana? So, people, some of the people them knew, but me and Reggae Boyz thing go back from way back when, from last World Cup qualify. And even, watch this, people, let me tell you something. You know, say, one of the Reggae Boyz them link up with one of my brother them over on it garden. And, you know, say, my brother called me and I say, yo, boy, baller, you know, say, me there talk to one of your baller them or the people them say, you're my enemy. And I say, me no baller no enemy. No. He must say, no man, him say, boy, Ryan, you know, say me never like how Ryan do things. Me think Ryan was texting on a particular player. And him and my brother talk on the garden, Sunday gone. And he must say, John, brother, you know, say me I watch your brother and I realize, say, your brother want good for the team, he might have nothing person, but me never really understand how Ryan do things. And one of the big things will cause enough of these problems. The man say, people that normally take out 1 minute and they never get the time to sit down and watch what Ryan LFC really has said. You know, sometimes people, you say something, they clip out that little piece there and go send it, go give the ball of them. So naturally, the ball of them really have that. People, when you hear my name called certain place, it's like people get uncomfortable because they must say, boy, Ryan no for the right or so. Ryan here no for a mention. As some me I tell you, say, wait, when the baller really I watch a show, the baller reach out to me Monday gone. And I say, boy, you know, me and your brother all a reason and thing. Although he is not in the team, but he was a regular player. He was a regular player in the team. But when him start to realize and sit down and look at how Ryan do things, he realized that Ryan didn't have a personal vendetta against him to try to get him. All I was trying to say, Bala, yeah man, you play good, you know play good, you need to improve on that. You need to stop the square from coming inside of the box and all of them things there. But when the baller really sit down and watch, the baller become a big fan of the show, the movements, people. You ever hear them say, people love you and then people hate you and then them love you? Because you have people who feed them with the wrong narrative. And some of the people them who watch the program, they never cut out nothing good when we say about a particular baller. But them run and take it and make the baller them have me up. But that's okay, that's fine with me because at the end of the day, I am doing my work, you know. I'm going to tell baller this. No administration, no baller. I am not going to bow down to nobody. I am going to be who I am. Me nah bow down, me nah sell my soul just to get an interview. So when most of the players them get to understand how I am on roll, this is I man, I mean not take off nothing. This is who me are on the camera and off the camera. Anybody who talk to me, this is the same passion of my brother. You understand? I mean the ball I say, yo, John, you know say, Even when the JFF give you money and thing, me no hear nobody pan in the media beat the administration for get them money. So when the ball of them forget them money, who talk out like the ball of them, like Ryan LFC talk about? Enough thing man coming at the game and change, brother. So when the ball of them really sit down and see the work come here do, and not just take a 1 minute clip and try to judge I man. Oh, I'm telling my youth, a ball of people will not try tear down nobody, brother. You understand? Me just a go be real. So ballers, just focus on the game tomorrow. But people, we have one of our guests, them people. It's going to be 4 guests tonight. Also, a female will join the program. So we have one of our guests, then we not hold them no longer. We're going to bring on Mr. Babatunde. Good evening, Mr. Babatunde. Welcome to the show, I man. From you start, come on the show. Me start to, you mute, I man, you mute. You mute.
Yeah.
Hi man, where are you doing pat cover?
Greetings to all, great people.
Hi man, pat cover. Where's the victory tomorrow?
Victory is in sight.
Jesus Christ, man.
Jamaica.
The people man. Not the pat cover, man. Make the people them here.
Don't you watch it? See it here?
That is it, Babatunde, man, Babatunde. But good evening, Babatunde. Welcome to the show, man.
Yes, sir. Greetings to all great people of our sacred planet. We're live and up and live. Yeah, a massive day, people. A massive day. We're going to see the boy them a train. The boy them look good.
You say them look good. Like the insight we are bring come in on the show, Babatunde, and thing.
Give thanks. Yeah, we're going to see the boy them in a small-sided game. And
yeah.
It was excellent. Coach Amir will get that opportunity for reason little. So you know where Babatunde there. You know the energy positive. You know Ryan LFC there. And it was good reasoning with the eye. It was also a good thing for city youth them. You know? Babatunde call them Reggae Kings. Yeah. You know, so at them levels there. It was nice. A nice energy. We get also an opportunity to look on the stadium pitch. See what sort of levels it, you know. Yeah, I would give it about 60% based on my standard, because when you play at them level, no upon the field, if you have no sink and no, you know. Yeah, but that's my level.
Yeah. So based on where you got National Stadium, the pitch look good, 60%. Ball can roll on the pitch. The field look a little bit more greener and stuff.
Yeah. Naturally, because it's a rainy time out here now.
Yeah.
So, the stadium look nice. The field in terms of greenery look nice. Yeah, and all in all, it was a good. So they never used the stadium. Them trained on the east side.
Yeah.
Section. Yeah, nice intense levels. You know, and we give thanks. We feel energized, feel really energized, and we like what we are feeling, and we like how we hear the coach attack and so.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can't know say there are certain things we still need improvement.
Yeah.
Knowing Hamir him now will come out and say certain thing, but Babatunde pick up that and say that. But also to it was good to see Tyree McGee. Yeah, I got some McGee in the setup. I said, yeah, not bad. Have a different, are not a different, but a greater levels of understanding about in game, coupled with some confidence, aka confidence. I'm gonna go out there and do it. Yeah, it's in him feet, and yeah, you can see the skill. You know, him look happy in himself. Yeah. I'm really expect him to go out and shine in the black, gold, and green tomorrow. Yeah, Antonio Watson did look good. You know, we'll get a prep on Shamal Nicholson as the you know, always I shout him out and encourage him and make him know say yeah. So it was good for the ones them.
Yeah.
For the ones them the keepers them, all of them look excellent. Amal Knight, yeah. We'll compose and confident over there. Yeah, so them are going. All in all, them are going. So it's going to be a big match. So Jamaica watch now. What you do? Rain or shine, which one ever forward, does no say enough if you reach inside on the National Stadium tomorrow and support the ball of them. You
True.
understand? Support. Me know right now. Some of you know familiar with all of the ball of them, but we have something we are work on for help that and make sure so the ball of them you can see and put a visual upon a name. Yeah, and then put a support to the game. So all in all, excitement tomorrow. What you know, them keeper saying today, remember say we never did have no football for a while. So Friday, football. Saturday, football. And yesterday I get football and Tuesday I get so watch out. Ball can't too much. So no, so tomorrow is a national settings. Black, gold and green predominantly. Whether I know travel from Kingston or I come up from Mobile, Portland, Bogle Parish, yeah, Girlchester. Just forward. Happiness and joyful time. We don't have to reach before time though, you know. Yeah, no rushing on the road, no mad driving, no drinking and no driving, something that they sit there can't exist together. So there's no saying no forward out and no do the thing safe. Remember as I said, when the sunrise and when the sunset, all the way are yard people, so we have to look out for each other. Male and female, yeah, we have to look out for everyone. So, all in all, excitement I wait tomorrow. So I said, Dutchy.
Yeah, but the energy tonight in the fireman.
Dutchy settings. Come out. When I do. Leon, boy, look good out there to the Jamaica. Hey, when I said Leon, oh,
hey, big up yourself, Baba Tunde. But people, we have a next guest, and people, I'm not going to even introduce to you guys. I will make sure. I don't know. I've been watching her on Instagram, watching her on TV, and she all around it. I see her covering boxing. I see her cover netball. I see her cover schoolboy football, the national team. But people, she support one of the best clubs in the world. I don't know anybody.
Sir, I'm gonna know how.
Okay, all right. You do the introducing.
And now, ladies and plenty people, joining the undeniable, the unstoppable Ryan LFC and Elite Sports TV. Please welcome Miss Trishana McGowan. Ashi?
Yes, sir.
The vision.
Hi, experiment over here, though.
Good evening. Welcome, man.
Dutchy. Sorry, what up? Sorry.
No, man, no need to apologize. I take all the love, as you know. Yeah, I take all the love, and every day people get that, you know. And some of us, as you know, as Jamaicans, when people dead and gone, at that time that them get the love. I don't like that for you, sir. I don't like that. So I take all the love while I'm here. And yeah, happy to be appreciated. And I take everything constructive criticism, the whole world, as you know.
Okay, man. It's a pleasure to have you on the show, man. It's been a long time. Glad that you're healthy and stuff that you can talk football. Really appreciate you coming, man.
So much. I know you. It's like I said, it's been a long time coming, and I'm happy that I'm able to join you. You'll never walk alone, as you know. You do support the best club. Anybody says otherwise, no problem.
I don't know, man. These Man United and Chelsea fans have something to say about that, but we rule England right now.
Always do. So the thing is, my entire household supports Arsenal. You know, well, I have a younger sibling. And you know, this nowadays generation, they're into City. So he's a City fan. But my brother overseas, my mom and their husband, they're huge Arsenal fans. Yeah. I don't know what that's about. So I'm the odd one out.
Okay, fair enough. That's something that we're going to dive in a little bit about. But first and foremost, though, how do you get involved in sports? Do you play the sports? I saw you playing some netball. How do you get involved in sports? As a female, as a journalist, we're all rounded in a lot of different sports. How do you get involved in sports? Is your family, father, mother, usually play the sports?
Oh, that's a loaded question. So, my mother loves sports. She loves sports, and I think that's how the introduction started, by taking us to stadium. And then as we got older, you know, we're from the inner city. So a lot of people don't understand. Sports is always the way out, whether for trouble or otherwise. It's an outlet. And I think, there's no one way as to how I got into it. And yes, I did sports. I ran track and field and made national teams. I think Baba Tunde alluded to it the last time when I was sick and I couldn't come on. So I did sports. I ran track and field for the greatest all-girl institution in Jamaica, St. Andrew High School for girls. That's for half a 3 days, so nobody can miss that. And I dabbled into a little netball then. But if you understand how sports is out there, so right, and you used to live out here. So just like how the boys them want to play schoolboy football and do track and field,
Yeah.
sometimes intertwine. So I always wanted to play netball. But because of track and field, the season them never meshed. So I chose track and field, but still dabbled into netball. And then now as grown woman, big woman, when people that say, you have to look for retire now, far from it. I still play netball. It's a way to keep it. And once you did sports, it's kind of in you. You can't get out of it. So that's really much easy, That's the avenue I think best to put it in somewhere.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
tell me something. What are some of the things that in media? What are some of the things that you like and what you don't like?
Oh wow. What I like?
Yeah.
I can only speak from me, and I say that as a former athlete, and it's telling the story, allowing the athletes and the coaches to tell their stories, and I think that's a big part of it for me because we all have a story, whether you did sports or not. We all have a story, no, so whether good or bad or indifferent, we all have a story. Some of us choose to share ours while others don't, as well as some waiting on an opportunity to present itself to share their story. And everyone has the glory days and not so much of the glory days. So we're just all here. And for me, through sports journalism, I know the power of what sports does. I know there are a lot of boys and girls. I'm telling you, you think the teenage pregnancy high, they never had the sports, no? A problem, man. So for me, it's just getting the opportunity to tell the stories or allowing the coaches and athletes to share their stories of why they do what they do, what are their objectives, what they want to achieve. And I've covered a number of those. One that we're going to talk about, maybe touch on, which is Shamar Bowser Nicholson. I remember when I was on radio and we interviewed him playing for Boys Town, and he had such great aspirations. And here he is now, playing in Europe and also being a regular call up for the national team. So that's really what I love most about it. What I don't like about it, Lord Jesus, women are like about it. Women are like about media. Women are like about media that you are.
Yeah, where you don't like anything, both.
Okay, what I don't like is it's a pet peeve. Not choosing my words carefully, because as a woman in this business, everybody can say something, and as Trishana, I'm going to say something, a problem. For me, what I don't like is whenever questions are not posed properly to a particular athlete or coach, because not every athlete and coach can answer a question in the best way, and sometimes you have to kind of lean them into it or lead them into it, so to speak, so that you get what they're saying without them, not sounding clear. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
How you can maybe throw anything at me. There is an athlete out there that you maybe have to say, so when you were doing this, what led you to it? And no, so you have to, it's not one truth fits all. And we tend to, and sometimes you find that people can do that. And it's not just in the landscape in Jamaica, it's just in general. So you have to pay attention as best as possible to the athlete or coach that you're going to interview to help you get the best response out of them.
Yeah. For real. But people, make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the show. The game will be in Kingston, Jamaica at 7 p.m. All right. So make sure that you tune in tomorrow. Over to you, Baba Tunde. I don't want my guests to come on and I'm just asking the question. I'm leaving you in the dark. I know you're a big fan of our panel our guest. So go ahead, Baba Tunde.
All right.
You don't have no question for me, man.
Yes.
Compose my brain a little and Trishana.
You searched from earlier, right?
Yeah, man, the man get nervous, brother. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All for the right reasons, I must say, but
again,
give thanks. Been paying attention to you from the jump off.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for not tampering with that divine skin tone of yours.
But you know, say, as him said that, you know, say, if I want to reach far, if me didn't come out, me da reach far, you know, because the people, they will like the browning and the long hair and the whole work. Mind you, I do wear wigs. I wear wigs.
Well,
But the media landscape worldwide and in Jamaica is no different. The men in the Caribbean, them love them browning and them coolly looking people and everything. So if me did come out a little bit, just maybe I would have taken off a lot more. You never know. But thank you for that.
I'm so grateful for this opportunity that I can use to offer some inspiration to the eye.
Thank you.
Other sisters with this powerful resonance in their skin.
Yeah.
Some men in the Caribbean may love browning, but remember, the Almighty, which you are made in the likeness and image of, is greater than all. And there are still males like Babatunde who like our female the way they came out of mommy and daddy.
Thank you, I appreciate that. But big up the man them way. I get a lot more compliments, you know. You know, Ryan. I get a lot of compliments with my natural hair that when I have on the wigs, you know. You know,
I prefer to see a females in a yeah, I like to see them natural because the last time something happened where makeup and it wasn't pleased the nether day I wake up and stuff. So I very me get chopped.
Oh God.
Me get chopped, brother. Me get chopped. I mean, I tell you, and me not gonna lie to you. Me say to her, oh you look so. We were going to the poolside to do some exercise.
Everything came off. A problem that for real, you know.
Yeah, and me feel like me I say to her, say, me had the poolside a chain with her and thing. And me I stay upon her, if I the same person this I met over Elcha. And she said, what you mean by me? I said, no, you just look totally different. And it kind of really threw me off still, you know? Yeah, so me really prefer you that way. I'm not going to lie to you. But when you put on that little thing every now and then, I appreciate it. But living it, no.
And a lot of it too, I've made a very conscious decision to balance. I believe in balancing as best as possible. There's so many teenagers that do follow my social media pages. And I want young girls who choose to wear their hair natural. They feel as they know that they're beautiful without makeup, without the weave. That's just icing on a cake when you feel like it. So if I don't need to put on makeup or put on the wig, I don't. Sometimes I can't bother comb the hair, so I'll run to it. But like I said, it's creating balance for everybody, myself and young girls who are looking, and even women. You have a lot of women who are insecure about themselves and how you men are only, uno.
Sometimes.
Not well, yeah, that's the men. That's the man, not Babaton. I'm just a male.
A woman, no, I'm a solid man. I'm a solid. Everybody can like me, so I'm good at that.
I have one little beanie question for you. I know there are some males who are looking in your eyes now.
Probably
and want to know if you are single or if they have an opportunity to.
If I'm single, that is such a personal question. We never come from the show for that.
That's what sort of males who are admiring you. I mean,
I don't want to be single.
You have a lot of fans. They would. I mean.
I do. I know.
They're maybe looking now and saying, "Hey, I wonder if just. I mean, if
yeah. I was recently told couple of days ago at a football match. They said you have some of the best supporters in sports, and again, I don't take that as a fluke. It's a male-dominated industry, not just in Jamaica. I mean, we all can't sit here and pretend. It's a male-dominated space worldwide, and it has been that way for years because, I mean, men really are the pinnacle of watching sports, and it's the only time when they really show emotion. So I love it. If you want to know how a man really feels, you see how in World Cup last year, I was hosting at the Fan Central. Ryan, Lord, you see when Brazil fell out in the semi-final? You used to say, John, no, the man them start ball. If them blink, you want a random man. I mean, if you want to the big man them, mind you, I have no problem with it. But I'm just saying, the power of sport. It's the only time I see look well emotional and everything.
No, so me always emotional. When my girl give me a problem, me show it. That's why me always get so much hurt and stuff. I always a cry. So me after football, man. You understand? So yeah. But Baba Tunde, listen, I don't want you to ask her them question then. You singer? Cause you just a blush. You singer?
No.
Me have to group on the spot.
Right, so the
You
man
singer?
Where again, don't blush, babe.
The few females them where I look that side there, yeah, me kind of and
Don't lie, Bridget.
let us just say that at this point in time, there are females that is in love with I don't think I have space for additional. I know there's a set that always, watch the show and, when we go out, them say, okay, yeah, you did look all right this time. No cap never in your face, we see you. And your eye them nice, and your mouth and your lip, and yeah. But I don't think I have, yeah. So big ups to the females, them that is in love with I. Give thanks to all of the item. Big ups to, as we're there on the topic of skin and love, and big ups to Miss Shaw and Miss Trudy. That's Khadija Bunny Shaw, Trudy, and big ups to Kemba Nelson and Ashanti Moore. Please keeping us, that tone and the resonance there. I remember there was an athlete who, when she just came out, was looking like Trishana. And I start support the girl, and my gosh, before you know it, when I look at the girl next time,
because defamation of character lawsuit at that show.
No, man, we understand, man. But we just have to say, to emphasize to the sisters them, love your beauty. That's the almighty image right there. Love your beauty and love yourself. We're not another name something. We don't emphasize to the daughter them. Say, yeah, come out at the match tomorrow. Carry no husband and come out and just family up the thing. Yeah.
So all right, fair enough. So we're not gonna talk the Manning Cup today. We'll get you back next time to talk the Manning Cup because of I don't know how much time you have and stuff.
Yeah.
And stuff. But Baba Tunde, I'm going to come back to you. What do you say?
No, my son is a straightforward woman, so when I tired, I want to tell him I'm gone.
All right. So that is good. But you saw the team come out. We have an important game against Canada. What are your expectations of these women away tie with Canada? And what are your thoughts on the team?
So for me, the biggest disappointment, our informed player, Gray, the man.
Yeah.
I think for me that's the biggest disappointment or one of. I think that he has proven himself to get the job done or help us to get the job done. And I think with him being injured, I'm disappointed. However, you know this, Ryan, because I would make the comment whenever on your previous podcast about a particular player that I wanted to get called up, Trevante Stewart. Remember? And his time will come, and others in the comment section as well. So I'm glad to see him get a call up, and hopefully he can get even a 2-minute run, like a 5-minute run. I think that, since his time at Mount Pleasant, and even before, just overall to where he is now in Europe, it's a big thing. I just want to see him get a run out. If I like I said, 2 minutes, depending on how the game going. But I'm happy to I don't mind the team. I don't mind the team. Disappointed Gray injured. Happy Trivante got called up and disappointed to not see Maggie. But I can understand based on the star-studded midfielders and so on that we have carried, maybe it would have been hard to choose him. I think with more playing time now at his new club, let us see what will happen going forward.
Yeah. Over to you, Babatunde. You went to the training session. What are the spirit? You went in the press conference. Give us a little bit of what transpired in the training session today and why you're so excited and buzz about this game.
Today was
Babatunde.
Today was another exciting session and so on. And as a coach, I'm able to look at it from a coach perspective and from a supporting perspective and then from a media perspective. So all in all, how the ballers responded to the coach's instructions and so on. And then before training session ended, he gave them a countdown. I call it a countdown. This is part of the session now. When we say ball, I say 3 minutes remaining. Then we say 1 minute. Then we say 60 seconds, 50 seconds, 10, 40. You know, and each time you give them a countdown, the tempo of the game is supposed to rise. So if you say 30 seconds before you reach 20, the tempo have to rise. Maybe the last 20 seconds is going to be one touch or play what is on. Or if there's a shot on the target, if you have to hold it up till help come, that is it. So excellent. The last seconds of today's session brought on some spirited and swift attack. Amal Knight was in that side of the goal. Again, this was a small-sided game, where you have players playing in a small area of the pitch rather than the entire space. So this was good. And it was good to see how Amal Knight handled himself in goal. So, and then how they responded to the coach after training, heads up, chest forward, no in the farming setting where the ball are holding them head are them frustrated. It was a high energy vibe, and that was in the rain. Yeah. So all in all with that, I am expecting a classic matchup tomorrow. Our support is important as the population now supporting the squad and the coaching staff and all of that. So the population present at the game inside the National Stadium is vital. So we look forward to see the item. So just forward out.
All right. So Babatunde, you asked the Coach Algrimsir, a couple questions about player arriving late. As a coach, what are your perspective? The two questions, two important questions, I think two of the best questions them come out at the press conference where we talking about this on YouTube. Players coming in late and all of them stuff there. What do you think about that? The coach and
so Coach Halgrims did say one of the main reasons for that is flight issue and the distance, particularly referring to those coming from Europe. So as a coach now, I would have to make sure that things is in place to mitigate against that. I do not want my session to start and my baller. And all of my ballers are important. There's none more important than none. So if it's a 23 player squad, I need the 23 of them to arrive at once. Now, in every situation, you're going to always have a little bit of, obstacle. Something is going to not go right and so on. But we prepare for that also. But I find that, coach didn't go into it and to say, hey, he just said it has to do with flight and distance. But in order for us to compete at the highest level and compete against the best, we have to prepare better than the rest.
Yeah.
And that is something that as a coach, I take a lot of pride and I focus on that. I am not one who look at what my competitors are doing and then say, hey, I have a brain and the brain is functioning. And the brain tell I that in order to defeat the opponent, I have to prepare better than them. And in the preparation, sometimes you have to set examples of how to prepare properly. Over to you.
Fair enough, fair enough. So people tomorrow, Gray, it's a possibility he's going to do a fitness test tomorrow. If you're going to decide, the coach going to decide him if he pass that the physical test to play tomorrow and stuff. So we not sure if Gray will play tomorrow. We have to just watch and see and stuff. But as someone have been around football for a long time, Trishana, about the
because it's raining. I mean, rain don't stop football, but it's raining really, really heavy here, and we're under thunderstorm.
Oh no! As you speak, rain is falling hard in Jamaica.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Wow.
Both matches, the under 16 and under 14 postponed today. Premier League postponed today. A lot of schools are now sending out notification, no school tomorrow. And the government has advised that we're under a watch. So it's now official.
Oh, okay. So as a big international game like this,
I think that's unless, I don't know. I normally think his lightning affect matches. I'm not sure though.
Okay. I wonder if this would have buy more time to get them all fit and stuff.
No, you're talking.
Well, life have to go on in weather and in sun. So if it's not a thunderstorm and earthquake and lightning and all, I think the game will go on, but it really does cool down things a bit. Nice vibe and all. So we see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Since I follow football, how long what happened?
Yeah, with because I hear which team we play against? We play against I think the 80 the last match, and you comment something about how the team play, and if we play against bigger team, if we don't improve our performance, we can in trouble.
What did you talk about? Another formation? I don't even remember.
No man, the formation and the style of play. You're talking about the formation and the style of play. You're talking about how playing too slow and all of them stuff there.
Well, in I think that match against Haiti, I thought we played too slow. But for me, I'm not a coach, and that's always my disclaimer. I know the game and I love the game. And for me personally, where we are right now, Reggae Boyz team and the coach and his technical staff, it's fast, slow pace, whatever way they want to play, 4-3-3, 4-2, anything they want to do. My thing is, I think the people in the comment section will agree. I think we're now at the place where we need to start seeing like a consistent starting 11. I think for me, that's where we are right now. So I like the team that, which team that? I think we had a team that was called up for,
the Guatemala game?
Was it the Guatemala game? We had a team that I was really a fan of. And I think, like I said, for me, it's whether you want to play slow, fast, whatever pace you want to play. I think we need to get to a point of having a consistent, as best as possible, unless player injured, a starting 11, and decide our style of play. And anybody, I don't think nobody can disagree with that. Because if you have to ask people now in your comment section, I'm pretty sure they will agree on we not sure of what our formation is or who our consistent starting 11 is or should be. Unless you know answer.
No man, you the thing. You said something that I want to not say I want to correct you, but I want to help you. All right, I want to come in and help you a little bit. I think since the coach come in, he has been very consistent with the selection, consistent with the selection of the same players. But the last game, go ahead.
No man, finish up.
Yeah, the last game that we played international, the Nation League against Haiti and against Guatemala. Not Guatemala. Them started G, man. What that team again, man? But yeah, the last two Nation League game. They split it the last two Nation League game. The coach kind of rest certain player to prepare for the 80 game. So him kind of give other players an opportunity to play in the last game that we play.
I think that's what it was because in the group stages he had, like I said, the consistent team. But for me, I don't know what's missing. Why we're not seeing the free flowing football that the players are capable of playing. And that's for all of, I think, most of them on the field. The most consistent player we have had is Gray, that's injured,
Yeah.
or Andre Blake, for a better term, right? And when you have that, like I said, consistency will be seen as overrated, but you need free flowing football as best as possible when you're on the field. Baba Tunde, am I wrong, am I right? Right? And I think,
You mute
my,
Babatunde.
and I think,
About that. I perfectly agree with you. You're on the right track. You sound like you could be my assistant.
but they have patience. But for me, Ryan, how we played in the group stages, I was much pleased, but it was that one match. I think I didn't like the pace of how we played. Or no, it wasn't the formation. I think it was the pace. How they play against Haiti. Was it Haiti?
Yeah, man, 80.
And I was quite displeased for want of a better.
Yeah. Listen, I don't know if I'm me too miserable with this Reggae Boyz team, you know. And since I have two panelists, I go ask, you know. When we talk about I support Liverpool, right? And one of the things that I love about Liverpool, I'm not comparing Liverpool with Jamaica, but when Jurgen Klopp just take over as manager at Liverpool, you can see the first 5 games what he's trying to do with the Liverpool team. Although the result never come, but you can see say more game time as the team go along, they're going to get better and the result will come. With this Jamaican team, we getting the result, but the performance is 15 games now under this coach. The performance, I question the performance, although we getting the result. And for me as a player, yeah, go ahead.
I started out by saying, and I remember my exact issue I had with the Haiti game, but for me, lack of consistency, free flowing football as best as possible, it throws me, any fan of the game, it makes you miserable. It makes you miserable because a player might look in form playing for a club or wherever they're playing, and then they show up in the national club, and you're not getting that. I mean, whether you're watching it online or showing up to the stadium, it's just missing. And it's like we're playing. You see, so 45 minutes or you see 20 minutes or 15 minutes in the first half of a good ball game, and then in the second half we're not seeing that. And for me, like I said, I think we're way past that. I think we're way past that, or for a better word, I hope so we would have been way past that.
Okay, Babatunde, as a coach,
yes, sir.
How do you getting the result, but the performance, fans still not happy with the performance? Because over the period of time, you're getting the result. If you're not performing well over a period of time, me watching football, you will run in problem. Because you're getting the result at some point in time, you're not going to get the result because you're not playing well.
Right. So again, for those who will allow their brain to go forward to a couple of nights when we did some reviews, and part of my summarization or some of the things I expounded on was a system of play for the national senior team, a system of play for the all age of the senior team, so under 20, under 17, 15, and all of that. And it don't only stay there, it go around to the schools, so and the clubs. From primary level and prep, the system is gradually implemented into these ballers. Because when I listen how some of the footballer them think, or the lack of it thereof, then I see exactly why we're in the problem we're in. So part of it have to do with culturalization, negative culturalization is what I call it. So that system of play now would be inducted into the brain of the baller them, whether a girl or a boy, from them come out in them school thing, so you have an idea now. And we also now set to the Premier League team them in order for you to get a unfino ball, get a look in. This is the system that we will look at, and then whichever baller is able to function competently in this system, these are some of the ballers that we're going to look at over time. So, again, the performance will come as we gradually search now for the right nucleus of ballers. And I dare say it will come from most or some of the local ballers who are, some of them is in the squad and some of them is to forward. So that is how we're looking at it, to know that. And every game baller, we knock it down to 2 times. Every game, no matter what the result, you can take things from that game to better your next game and your game after that and your game after that. Do not be a footballer who think 2-3 months pass and you cannot learn from that game. Years gone, you can learn from the game. And I know some people will say, listen, we don't talk too much about this 98 something. When you have attained any level of success, you're always going to refer to it, to bring out a point, or to use it as a motivational factor going forward. Over to you, sir.
Well, the Tennessee say the coach cannot buy, right? Because the coach cannot buy the players to fit his system. You agree with that, Trishana?
That we can do what?
We cannot buy the players to fit in the system.
Oh, that is for sure. It's a national team. You have to use your best players based on how they're playing in clubs whenever you're calling them. We can't just go buy a baller and say, yeah, man, if that be the case, we'd be finding and begging Nigel Clark and whole heap of money to bring in some ballers. So there's no lie to that. But I think that if you're going to call up a baller to come to the team, he should be giving you at least a solid 30 minutes in the first half and a next solid half an hour or 20 minutes in the second half. A lot of our footballers are inconsistent, and for whatever reason, initially I know people would say, oh yeah man, them are playing on the wrong position, or a position that they're not comfortable in. I agree with that as well. But at the same time, like I said, that aside from a player when maybe are playing a position I'm not comfortable in, we don't have a system or a structure, and that's not just at the senior level. That's just general of Jamaican football. But I believe that we're heading into the right direction, or can head into the right direction based on the call-ups that I'm seeing from the coach. Oh, Ryan unmute. Yeah. So I can. Yeah, and I agree. They're saying that football is finger driven, result based, and I agree with you. So at the end of the day, all we need, I agree completely. All we need at the end of the day, 3 points, is all we're looking forward to. Or a point at worst case scenario. Nobody know want to lose. But I think that we can even do better than we're doing, and that's the important factor. So even though we get the 3 points, or we look for the 3 points, or worst case scenario a point, that don't mean that the team are playing to perfection. But I am happy that we're getting results. But I think that we have it enough. We can do better, whether through bringing in other players and so on, giving other players a chance, or hope say demand them when them hit the path, and get the job done.
Fair enough. All right, people, we'll open up the phone line so you guys can call in on the show right now. So the phone number is right on screen. Carla, welcome to the show. Good evening. I want to say something about the system.
Yeah, no. It's a system, brethren. I think not put too much pressure upon Algunson. No. Algunson is a man who carry a little. He was at 300,000 people in Iceland, and him appear in Europe, and him reach the World Cup, brethren. They know what I'm doing now. But he need time. So it's I'm sure you know. You have to go back to the history to do what you do. You see when them bring a coach named Penna from Brazil in the 60s, Jamaica used to play a formation named double M. We have 5 forward. See? 5-2-3. 5 forward, inside left, inside right, 2 winger. But when George Penna come, you know, Brazil just win the World Cup in 19. They just win the World Cup in 1958. In a Sweden, I think. Right. And when Pella come at Jamaica, them change the formation to 4-2-4. And the whole country start play 4-2-4. So it takes time and overnight the algorithm just come and appear confusion like GFF. So imagine him thing, man. Let's just give him some time and don't push the man. Just give him some time. No one matter. Not a leader, that top coach. So let's give him some time, Ryan.
I agree with the caller regarding time. I'm not one to pressure any coach because there will always be a situation that you're unaware of that might be happening with the backroom business and so on. While we are privy to a lot of airing our dirty laundry. But you see, in the world of football, I'm sure the caller will agree, and I'm sure the people in the comment section. And they said it best. One, football is about results. If I bring you in to give me results, a lot of times you and I know people don't business but go on into an association or them on. And when you're not getting results, you never get rid of you as a coach. Not like us.
True.
Clubs and countries been having issues, but they want results. That's why they bring him in. I am not going to pressure him because one, I cannot coach. Two, I believe that yes, he deserves more time to assemble what he's trying to do. But at the same time, it's about results. So it makes sense that you sit down as we inch closer. In how many days we're out of December, we're out of 2023 and we're in 2024. We're looking to get into 2026, the World Cup. So like I said, I agree not to pressure him in terms of making demands without making sure other elements are intact. But football is result based at the end of the day, long and short.
That is true, Trishana, but watch this now. The man come and, it's a one game him lose from there. And Jamaica is a funny place because he will some different man are coming and he will work with the program. And don't forget this, Jamaica is confusion and corruption, And this GFF thing is not an easy thing. Like I say, the administration is stable. FIFA and them skin. Election are come. And he needs to be producing. And I think he does a good job. As I say, he have experience. But a man can, he say, more than 3,000 people. That's the population of Iceland. And he include old people and picnic. And he can reach the World Cup in Russia. And so he know him as a brethren. He know him as he might take time to learn Jamaica culture. And he might do him thing. That man coming like him love the Jamaica vibes. After Russia, is the Middle East, him going go work with Iraq, And them country go train, and leave us and come at Jamaica, That man know what him doing. Just make him just learn how Jamaican, because it's not easy people to get out with. But from them, he might learn them, brethren. Okay? It's not easy people to learn. But he might learn them. So, as me say, Ryan, he got it. Now watch a thing the other day, and he talk about, he show a clip with he might do some passing. And you say, he might think ahead of it before you see the ball, he might scan. So you want to use scan. But you might say to me and you don't know what they was trying to achieve in that drill, We don't know, So it's hard to really make that judgment for them say, like, okay, it coach give them instruction. Instruction, we know it was we might try to achieve. So that's what I feel. I need to feel the commentary you make about, like what them play. The coach know him do budget. Make the coach do him do. This man go to the World Cup already. If he know what it is to go to the World Cup, I'm just a pure poor old from him, England. All European countries, the man them play like Iceland, go through Europe and reach the World Cup. It's a major accomplishment. And this World Cup here, you must say, America, Canada, and Mexico qualify already, Ryan. So Jamaica, if them not go, boy, damn, them suffer. Because it's coming like this net for them.
Okay.
This is so easy to go, this World Cup. So, I say, let the coach do they need some time. It's a 2024, they're going to be in here for shine. And the player, them, the European, I'm sorry, the English player, them. Not for them. Can't play for England, And them want to play World Cup and look good for them resume. The coach have to work with them because we have no player out there and we score players every day. And the Jamaican player, them, getting more motivated to be part of the squad. So just easy, man. It's a work out, man. But don't you just need one more time. I'm doing thing. It takes time.
All right, sir.
That's why I'm saying about contract till 2026. It takes time, right? So make him do him thing, right? Jano.
All right.
You know, sir?
Yeah, man. All right.
No respect.
All right.
Respect.
Baba Tunde, you're calling for time. The coach say, the fans say you need to give the coach more time. And that's fair. That's fair.
How much time?
I'm in support of that. I have been saying from the jump off, once Coach Hal Grimson get the support from the so-called administrators of the Jamaica football, success will be ours. So I'm not one who, you know, I don't panic, and I stay as real as is possible. It started like I and my reason today started on with, you know, a little rough and tumble. There's no journey that you take on in the earth that don't have obstacle. So you always have to prepare for that. So I don't see it like being, you know, a panic situation. So I'm giving Coach Al Grims full support. I know that as a coach, you can't attain any sort of success without the proper support. Your proper infrastructure have to be there, and infrastructure is right across the thing. So the kids, the staff, the support system, all of these things have to be in place. And I've been saying, success cannot be attained by cutting the journey to success short. Have to go through the rudiments. You have to do all the way you need to do. No matter how minute the thing is, nothing can left undone or unturned. So I'm still supporting Coach, and I am one of those who know that he will get the job done if he gets the support from the JFF. Over to you.
Okay. Back to you, Trishana. You were asking a question about how much time the coach need.
The call, but I didn't realize that he hung up. I just wanted his view as to, again, I'm not against giving time. Everybody needs time to come into their own, adjust, get the job done. But how much time is too much time? Because they're in everything, you know, in everything you do, especially sports, because it's result based. You must have a time frame in which you're working with. You can't just a galang so in a Jamaica term. And then when it pop, it pops. So we must say, all right, if we not see certain things, whether by July next year or whatever it is, I'm just saying, you know, everybody's timeline is also going to be different. I'm gonna have a problem with that. I'm just saying the caller saying giving time, like say, we're gonna continue. There must be a time frame in which we say, all right, we're not like this, or finally it's working and we're looking promising as we head to 2022.
I agree, but Carla, I want you to answer that. How many more time would you give the coach? How many more time? Carla, welcome to the show.
Yeah, well, before I answer the question, I just wanted to say good night, Ryan. Good night, Trishana. Good night, Bob. And that's what you guys are doing now. Okay. Ryan, I'll definitely answer the question, but I also have like 3 or 4 pointers that I wanted to make, right, as far as time.
Great.
It will lead into that. All right, so just work with me. Nothing I'm saying about, you know, the Jamaica squad. I hope no one takes it from a negative standpoint, because I believe assessment in anything, you know, is important. Okay, so it's not necessarily criticism or being negative, it's like assessment. The first thing I wanted to point out, just kind of going back to an earlier comment or earlier statement by Baba Tunde, he was trying to make the point about the importance of the 1998 team and qualifying to the World Cup. And I think you hear a little talk out there that while we live back in the past. And I think it's very short-sighted. I believe that, you know, history brings on belief, because we have never made it to the World Cup at any time before that from the men's national team. And history brings on belief. In any other sport you will see, even in track and field, we refer to the herd marks because we get belief from that. And when a nation believes that they can do it because they have done it before, that is important even in football. The second point is also, I personally believe that Jamaica still hasn't shown me a balance in play. We're still too much of a defensive unit. we're playing defensive and we're playing after the counter attack in football. So I believe that we haven't shown a balance between defense and attack, not at all. And I do believe it's at a point now where your key players, such as, again, does constructive criticism, such as your Leon Bailey's, such as your Mikel Antoni, we need to give that all-star performance. I think they're underperforming. They're contributing, don't get me wrong, and you could see the effort is being made. But you find that a guy like Gray comes in and he gives you that performance that you need, you know what I mean, to get to the consistent level that Trishana is talking about, right? Because I do believe that you may be getting results. Yes, it's a result game. Life is a result sport. But you may be getting results. But if you can't say, why are you winning? Just as though you need to know why you're losing, it's important to know why are you winning. Because results without a performance could just be just mere luck. Football is a thing that you need to know in both results, whether it's losing or winning, or even tying a game. You need to know why, you know, and it's really your performance that tells you why. Are we seeing a style of play? Are we progressing in the right direction? I personally, when you ask a question about system, I would say a 4-2-3-1 works best for Jamaica based on the type of players that we have. As far as your question about how much more longer does he need? Honestly, I believe that if you look at the current crop of players that he has with him right now, the Greys, he may have been in charge of 15 games, but not all 15 games he had this pool of players to select from. I still think he needs much more time. Give him this World Cup cycle. Why not? What are we going to do? We're about what? What's that now? About 2 years outside of the World Cup? Because we kind of say 2023 is over. So we can't switch at this point. So you give him this World Cup cycle. And again, he hasn't necessarily put a foot wrong in the sense of making the team play worse. But we're still seeing like we're in that defensive mindset, counter-attacking football. And we are a nation where a little bit of flair is good, you know. A little bit of offense is good. I think that's what we're not necessarily seeing. We look at our score lines. Even when we're winning games, it's a very anemic scoreline, 1-0, that type of thing. There's really, yes, when we play the other Caribbean islands where we're expected to win in those games because we're further along in terms of our football play. So I think, as I said, given the World Cup cycle, why not? Because it's changing now. First of all, who's better out there? To coach a team. And it wouldn't be wise now that you're 2 years out to actually change, because if the consistency we're looking for, we change the man at the head, then we're not going to get it. The GFF itself is already in turmoil. Now to change the coach, that brings on even further turmoil. So I would say you stay with him for the World Cup cycle at the very least. But remember now, assessment is good. I don't get the talk about, not tonight's show, but prior shows. But we need to be positive. Assessment in anything, you are going to be assessed. You need to be appraised. You need to perform. So I don't think that's a bad thing. But that's my little 2 cents, though.
Yeah, some important point, Carla. Really respect, appreciate you break it down and stuff, man. So enough respect, man. Which team you support? Liverpool or Man City?
I'm a Liverpool, brother. Right now, I'm a Liverpool shirt.
No, brother, I can't feel Liverpool. Just listen to the man them speak. Look how Trishana speak. You can know them a come from a good footballing background. You see that Babaton there? You know, brother. Yeah, United down there across the man on the phone. You see it? Because United used to this tactics thing. Because that's why I go on to Man United right now, brother. Yeah. You know what, good brother. Good caller. Trust me, one of the caller for the night for so far, Bridget. Appreciate it, man.
Well, give chance. Big up for yourself. Sit down about you. Have a good night.
All right. So normally what we do before we take no more call, people, I see you guys calling. But we have to go back to the panel because the caller makes some important thing. I know and just take another call and then. Yeah, but wait think Trishana what the caller is saying. Very good point.
I think he made some very good points. And even while he was talking, I running through the comment section. And again, we are getting the results, right? That's what it's about. So whether them play ugly, pretty, or in between, a 3 points to one, worst case 1. So we are getting the results. The other things we hope will come together. But I think where the caller and I completely agree, and some of the people in the comment section is, time is important. Time is important. But he's getting the results. So there's not, people say they will not complain about.
Yeah.
When you look at the results on a game too, can also be a cause of concern. But for me, I have no problem with the coach and the system or what he's showing so far. Especially in recent matches in the group stage, I was very impressed with what I saw. Not impressed to say, yeah, man, 2026, here we are. No, but I think it's pleasing to say, all right, we're steady. We're not wow yet, and I think we all can agree that we're not have that wow factor there, like wow, yeah, man, and you know, not there yet, but we're steady with the progress of where we are.
Yeah. Baba Tunde, what said you about the caller?
All right. So again, this caller here just epitomizes some things that I've been saying for some time now. How we share information is a vital part of communication. Not share all the time to agree, but share, and these are strong points. They showed a real high overstanding of the game. And it's a difference between when you call or you cuss rather than sharing. Because remember me always I say, right now as we're there, so we have the ball of them. We are going to play a Manning Cup, the Costa Cup, and Ben Francis and Walker. They are part of the audience and they listen to take notes in order that them can get better. So, excellent point, caller. I did see also from the comments, one of the comments he placed up that Mr. Yee said JFF never gave the support that they are giving to Coach Al Grimson to Tapper. And in some segments, based on I have had communication with Coach Whitmore. Yes, I can say that is a fact. However, we should not blame Coach Al Grimson for the support that Tapper didn't get from the JFF. We want to keep those things separate, and it's not that we're easing up on the JFF, but what we are doing now is to make sure we hold them liable for offering the support Coach Al Grimson need, and then the coach for the other levels of the football. So under 20 coach need to have all the support under 60, under 15, and 17, and whatever age on both sides, female and male. So excellent point, caller. Over to you, Ryan.
Yeah, I must say the caller makes some very good point and thing. And we have to just be patient. You understand? And even me myself, sometimes it's kind of hard. Me calling for the fans to be patient. But sometimes when watching the Reggae Boyz team, you know what I mean? You know,
When you're watching the calendar, it kind of make you spaz out, you know, like you say, boy, I wonder if we're going to make it. Well, for me, I don't know about nobody else. So I start looking and say, all right, the match I play tomorrow, November 17. We have a couple more days and stuff left in our 2023. And then now we'll go to 2024. The sports person in me, I mean, yeah, you have to take it stage by stage. Again, he has not lost. I saw, let me tell you, someone in the comment section, Tucker, I think, said, okay, all right, Tucker, what if we're performing good and not winning? Well, luckily for us, we're getting the results, win and draw. Only lost one. So again, for me, we still not have the, like Mr. Ryan, we not get the wow, yeah, man,
true.
We not get that. And that's just a fact. Even though you don't need the wow there, you would have need to qualify. So, like I said, it's a balance because of the personality of the nation. We like wow moments. And if you're not wowed, it raises question in our head. It's just who we are. It's how we are. We live in the hype at the moment. But again, if I get the results, so steady progress. But I want more,
and that's fair as a supporter and me same I share the same sentiment with you with I start to worry looking at the team. We're not the me think as a football player, when you play good and you're losing, it's just a matter of time for it to come in. The winning start to come. But when you're winning and you're not playing well, it's going to catch up on you.
At some point, it's natural because you're going to face an opponent that's really good.
Yeah.
Bad habits or the inconsistency, that's when it creeps in. And we see that all the time in whether club football and international football for the various teams in the leagues them will watch. So um, again, I'll use tomorrow as another assessment and hope for the best. But for me, like people them in the comment section, him not lose, so you can't beat the man because we're bringing in the man to get a job done and him cannot get the job done because he might win and he might draw. Only last one. So if we're being fair, we can't say, oh, I'll be a lose the match, then we can't do that. But the what we are look for as a nation, and that's a beat because we in our match Ryan, and we are down 1-0 now. We're down 1-0 or we even level 1-1. And I'll chip it goes up 2 times. Round 1 man. I'll know not score. We'll get excited. You get what I'm saying? Because that's just how we are as a nation. So for me, I think the whole factor is what really a beat to it. But if we're to sit and analyze it, what we brought him in for is to get results, and he's getting the results so far. So you can't rob him of that.
True. And big up Arsenal, Bridging. I said it, but sometimes me leave the people them and think I last World Cup. Before the World Cup, I tell them, say, we playing like that, we're not going to qualify. And at the same thing I am preaching, when we come up against better opponents, we will in problem. So the team performance have to improve. But yeah, big up yourself, my brother. Carla, well, go ahead, Babatunde, before we bring in the Carla.
Just a follow-up to that now. This is for the players now, at all levels. National setup, the Costa Cup, Manning Cup, primary school league. When you have taken on anything that the public have interest in, part of your preparation must be to take pressure. No, there's a difference between public pressure.
Repeat that again.
You must prepare your brain, part of the brain, whichever part of the brain, you have to prepare part of it to handle public pressure. Anything you take on with the public have an interest in.
Sure.
You must know that part of your preparation, you must be able to take public pressure. Now, I don't have an issue with the public keeping up a certain level of pressure on the team and on the coaches. I do have an issue with is how some people go about expressing something with them not happy about. Yeah? Because I am mindful to that the same thing you do to Tapper, you would do it to Coach Al Grimson. The same thing you do to Coach Al Grimson, you would do it to Babatunde. And then we also have to remember that, yeah. So there are some, the other side of that is, so there was some aspect of the JFF who felt that Tapper should not get certain support or should not get certain salary or wages, because he come from here. So those are some of the things that is holding forward or holding down our development. But I assure you, my people, we will get past those decadent thinking and move forward. So nothing is wrong to critique, but how I hear somebody go about the critiquing and so on. Yeah, remember, positive bring positive and negative bring negative. Over to you, Ryan.
Yeah, perfectly. But people, hit the like button, people. We still have what? 98 of you guys in the comment section haven't subscribed. People, hit that subscribe button, people. Stop what you're doing. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Please, stop what you're doing.
Don't check for the subscribers, them. Turn up the subscribers something. No, turn it up.
Hit the like button, people. Go ahead, Carla. Welcome to the show. Soldier from all the way to England. I don't know him keep up, every night him up watching the show. But Soldier.
Yeah, man. Bless Ryan, bless to Lady and bless to Babatunde. Yeah, Jamaica me there, Ryan, because I come down today now. I watch a game tomorrow. But Babatunde, me is one of the man where it's have a lot of dough. And I tell you, say, at a conference me come down for, but me definitely come to watch a game. And me I tell him, I wait from 23 years now, every time he want to come up, I tell me, say, oh, give time. At 23 years, me I get every coach come give a time. Don't want 2026. Come say, give this man a chance, again, So if we can't qualify for this World Cup, with this team, with this crop of players that we have, we should have played better. But ugly win better than a pretty lose. So we can give the benefit of the doubt. But when we come up against good team against Mexico, we play like some fool boy. And these things what worrying me. And I'm saying now, I cannot wait next year to hear to come and say, oh, this man just give him a chance, him out is good. Because at 23 years now, me here every time, give a chance now, it's a better, you know. And I can't wait no longer. Now, Gally Stadium tomorrow, first match I watch with them, me end up stop watch Jamaican football and start and go to the Olympic and watching athletics. Cannot bother with these guys, but me I give them a last chance to see. And if not, I just say you are athletics and other sports, swimming, anything. That's what you have to say.
All right, Carla. Ryan, I can't take this.
Yeah, man, go ahead. Right. Go ahead, Carla.
So Carla, just give me a name now, a first name, so we can.
It's Soji, man.
Soji. Follow me carefully. Yeah. And it's just a little example. When Yeshua did trod the earth 2023 years ago, is everything him did fix up one time, or him take time gradually forget the people on a moral level and for lead them out of negativity?
But when I said to about today, you talk about you really man take on, you know, I live the play where I talk about, you know, and they really man take him and this coach I take on, you know.
Right. Yeah, since now on the heart here, is there any job that you take on that you don't need resources in order to function competently?
Well, yeah, that's true. You have to have resource, but I see him give. What I'm saying to you, I will say something earlier on.
Yes, sir.
This coach, he get a lot of resource because we don't want no more resource than the English and the American player them that come down now. We more never have them opportunity, as you said, you know. So we get the resource, we give him the tool to carry out and get a system in place. But the only thing why I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt, the players they need more time together. So that is key. Them don't have enough time to play a chemistry. Because so you teach them, they gone back to their country and the club. So, and then when they come, each man, they don't even want to pass the ball when I watch it on TV. But tomorrow, if no lightning, I will go inside the National Stadium and I can shout and sit down and see what the foundation is. Because I will watch it on the television. No, I will see it live. I will inside the National Stadium watching it, so I will see what's taking place.
All right, so one of the things before I push over to Trishana, I am saying to our people that Coach Hallgrims or Tapper don't employ themselves. So if I employ someone, I must provide them with the necessary resource to get the job done, and that is what I'm saying. You know, I have an issue for Bonafire if Hallgrims nah do the right thing when him have the resource. You know, same for Tapper. For all of the coaches them. And one of the things the population never did do was to look beyond Tapper and look at what the JFF was doing or was not doing in order for him to get the results. I'll leave it there. So, Trishana.
Okay, before we go to Trishana, one question. Did Whitmore ask for the resource like what this coach asked for? Because this coach asked for resource. Did Whitmore ask for resource? Or Whitmore was interested in
certainty, Soji, yes, he did. And he did not get half of what he asked for.
All right. To me, Whitmore never, to me, I may be wrong. Whitmore never looked like he interested in the overseas player. To me, that might he interested in more local based player. And we can go to a level like in the Caribbean with the local based player. But when we go up against better team, we cannot. So that's my opinion. Maybe I can be wrong.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Go ahead. Okay.
I don't have no question for him. You know, I respect and yet hear his frustration. And I think that the frustration isn't just from Soji. It's from a lot of Jamaicans, especially those, whether they experience the qualification for the 1998 World Cup, and for those newcomers, the young blood of footballers and football fans who had never experienced it, they're just as frustrated. Again, Sophie, I think you had myself on the entire comment section cracking up when you spoke about, you go watch something else, whether it be swimming or whatever it is. For me, like I said, in everything, sport is result based, and there must be a time frame in which you're working with to get results or to get whatever the objectives that you're trying to make. We want to get to the World Cup. If he's winning these matches, that's what we'll bring him in. That we'll bring him in, China. We brought him in to help us to get to the next World Cup. So far, he's doing that by winning the matches. Now, when the going gets tougher and the other things get going, that's when we can start now saying, boy, the boss have dropped the ball. But for right now, whatever team he's facing, he's getting the results, whether it be a win or a draw, or losing one. The other missing element, which we all can talk about, whether it be him not getting what he asked for from the JFF, which we don't know. Whether it be when, like you all said, when Kappa was there and him asked or whatever, and he never get it. I'm just saying, all those missing elements, that no coach is going to get all of them one. I personally believe. So he knew that coming in. Yes, I would hope or assume that he maybe was aware of what he would be working with. So you have to choose more carefully. I mean, nobody telling a lie for me. I would want to assume that he had some amount of idea of what he was working with or what he would be working with coming in, as well as then going now to make his demands. Are those demands that he's making per matches, per tournament, per camp being made? All those things will have to be factored in. But we bring him in to win matches, he might win the matches. So we have to cut him some slack in that regard. I would take it phase by phase. But for me, I put time frame on everything. Because if I not see something working, I need to get rid of him. That's just me. But for right now, it's a work. He's winning the matches, and we only have a lot. But I understand your frustration, so because we're all frustrated about qualifying for another World Cup 1998.
What I'm saying, what I'm saying is, yes, these match don't mean nothing to me. The match that means something to me is the World Cup qualifying match. I don't mind. You can play all these matches and win all these matches. When you play in the World Cup match, that's what matters most. Because World Cup me want to reach, And until from 98, I used to travel from England, go around watch it, and then I stop and start to watch athletics and start to follow the girls and the boys then because they're making me feel good, winning something. But I give them the benefit of don't choose this match. I want them qualify for the Nation League because that is what we call. But it's World Cup we really want to qualify. To not qualify for World Cup. But if something don't go right tomorrow, you hear my mouth inside the National Stadium tomorrow and you will hear. I don't hold on my mouth when I go anywhere at all.
Alright, Sakala. Big up yourself, man. Enough respect.
Ryan, tell the fishman to call me here.
Oh, the fish shoot. Alright. Yo, man, when name Seafood Gloria over El Chade. Link up Soji.
Yeah.
Mama Sita food restaurant. The foreigner is here and big money I spend in the English pound. So link up. Mama Sita restaurant from over we call it Elcha. People, remember, 10% if you go over there, just tell them that Ryan LFC, seeing, send you guys. So when you go up on Elcha, when you get 10% off any food you buy over there. Mama Sita food over Elcha. Soji, big up yourself. I will make the connection for you, alright? Yeah, man. What? Okay, Soji gone. Appreciate all the people them. Carla, back again, Carla.
Yo.
Yeah. Carla, mute the background. Remember me always tell you that, man, Ella.
Mute.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, alright. Two things one talk about. Trishana, you're not such a baby. Boy, you're black and beautiful, boy. Man, I tell you. Really cute. You know, you may say. Yeah, I mean the call before. I asked about the time thing. The contract is till 2026, so that's the time. You have to produce by 2026. That means that at 2026, then we negotiate. They do the job. You get us to the World Cup. How well you do with the World Cup? I will give you another 4 years. So that's the time map. You have produced, but that is the yardstick. What you can do by 2026. In the meantime, you have Nation Cup, you have World Cup again. And what I man seem do a thing, I know say no him do. You have a group of under 20 local players are prepared now, see? And right now, we see that under 20 players is them going to end up being understudy to the big man, the big English man, them, you know. That group of you don't trade right now. So, you might put him thing together. So, I said, we need time, and in time is, them are going to judge him by 2026. And it's the easiest World Cup anybody could have. All the big guns, they're there already. So, if we can't get into the World Cup, boy, blow out wicked. We don't deserve to be in the World Cup. Because America gone, Canada gone, Mexico gone. So, I just we just do well and go. And I say Albumson know what him doing. And them under 20 them, it's them is the future. And them do when play World Cup in 2026. So watch it. So I just really want to say, Trishana, if you come back, if you're too scared, if you come back again, you do something for the show. May I tell you, boy, you're beautiful boy. Jano, you're natural, you know.
Come on, thanks.
Easy, right?
Alright, big up yourself.
Yeah, man.
So,
Yeah.
news coming out of Colombia right now. Tears and joy from Diaz, Liverpool players. Diaz, father. Tears of joy. Diaz, in the 75-minute, equalized for the Colombia national team 1-1. And in the 89-minute, Diaz again, Liverpool man in form, take the lead. Brazil, boy, all of the Brazil fans are ball like a big baby right now.
Boy.
Eh?
Argentina coming up.
Argentina losing. Uruguay. Let me see if any Liverpool scorers on the score sheet. What? Nunes in the 87-minute. Busting up Messi and them people them. Boy, may I tell you, see, South American bridging, they never know what can happen. So, let's give you guys the table right now. Still, few more minutes leave. Anything can happen. Argentina leading the group. Top of the table with 12 points. Uruguay is sitting right behind them in second position with 10. Colombia and 9 if they win over Brazil. So that's his 9. And Brazil, well, it seems like Brazil not going to qualify for this World Cup. Can you imagine not having Brazil in the 2026 World Cup? But early time, I remember a 10 team in that World Cup qualifier. So a whole heap of game to play, people. You get to me, I say. But Paraguay and Chile 0-0, 62 minutes gone into the game, and also Argentina and Uruguay game is coming to an end. But in the early fixture, Venezuela 0-0 against Ecuador, and Bolivia, surprise, Bolivia win by 2-0 over Paraguay. All right, so that is it for the South American World Cup qualifier viewers and subscribers. And let's see. So disappointed. Chile just drop off. We have star. But yeah, people, that is what's going on right now. But Carla, welcome to the show. Live on here, brother Tennessee.
Well on, brother Ryan.
Me there now, agent Tennessee.
Yeah, all the agent work are going to come in from it. Big up to you too, guys.
Big up yourself, man.
Yeah. But what me I say right there? See? Yeah, the man them say, well, the team now play a certain way, see?
Mm-hmm.
But me guarantee if we go tomorrow and play like Spain and lose, majority of people might still have beat the goal. You understand?
Mm.
I don't know, but maybe I watch a different kind of football from a next man I watch. Every man have their own opinion and what they want to see.
Mm-hmm.
See? And when me see coach I get result, see?
Mm-hmm.
Man play 15 match, lose one competitive match. Just a while ago, a man in the comment section asked me, it's only small team we beat. So me ask him back the same question. How much big team I'll go to team play? We play Argentina one time, we play US one time, and we play Mexico 2 times.
Mm-hmm.
We draw one against Mexico. We lose one against Mexico. We play one against US and we drive. And Argentina beat we, I think, a 3-0 or 4-0, but that was expected. You understand? So I don't know, like, you know, if you play win the team, we get to play.
Pretty much. Yes, you have to. Yes.
Brazil for the menu.
Try to lose to the small team. We have a complain and cuss again.
And we see Venezuela beat Brazil the other day. I'm going to see them burn down the whole area. You understand? And for Brazil and for Venezuela beat Bolivia beat Brazil. That come like a Grenada beat Jamaica. So if Grenada beat Jamaica, the coach would have to lift up one time. We don't know if they fire Brazilian coach after Venezuela after Bolivia beat them. And so I say, but when I say, I think we don't know what's still in the Ryan, but you see, if Rene, all right. You see, if Rene is system way did a coach this team, like the same team 98, you know what I'm saying? I get fired if YouTube been there around already.
You think so?
You know, Rene is more get some serious beat when he just start coaching team.
Eh?
Brother, how you mean? Virgin, me and man used to call in for a radio program, and I say, it's easier if you have camel go to an eagle eye in Jamaica to qualify for Europe. But then man, they call it every night, Virgin. You understand? Me see coach and make improvement. Everybody different. Come here, they want to look at different brand of football. You understand? And certain thing. But
yeah, I remember that.
Certain right. And the coach will build a team. All right. After Rasta. If I mean no Rene, so if Rene is tomorrow to the coach team that going coach in the 98.
Mm-hmm.
And Ryan LFC and them and them in their own. Rene tomorrow will have to dig up early. Me I tell you, Virgin. We should go to Mexico and get 6-0. Remember I tell you we go down, we get 2-1 with the Walter Boyd score goal. You see him go with that top and prime time sport. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Jamaica could get about 12 in that match there. About 12, Virgin. So more Walter Boyd, them score 2 and Walter Boyd score 1 and make it look like we play some ball. We don't play no ball. Virgin. Then, so we just think it could need time. Feeling team. Can be improvement. Maybe some people don't see it or they say, I think we have a bit small team. But you have to play a win in front of you. You understand?
Yeah.
Well, like I said, every journey have its obstacles, and 1998 was not without its, whether you want to call it fair share or obstacle. We had a lot of obstacles in 98, and I remember there was a point in 98 when the stadium, especially the bleachers, you could have, keep party over there when the match are going. Some people did boycott and Rooney decided. Okay. Some of them banners, they are joke. Can I want imagine if Walter Black of Pearl Boyd did realize he just put away the filthiness around him, all that negative something, and just focus. Come at the people them training pan the time when you come, do what the coach ask if you do. What greater things would we have achieved, and what greater things would he have achieved? But Rene said never did that work. Calculate, and go for some extra baller at 90. Yeah, welcome.
Yeah. I want me to say one more thing.
Yeah.
Remember in the rain, Canada, the last time Canada qualified. Before this time, in 1982. Remember, we had 2 Gold Cup when Jamaica knocked out Canada 2 times out of Gold Cup. I would have killed them with ball. But this coach come in and he built a project. Then I see Canada look like a different team. So we still have to give man some time to building things. You understand? I think sometimes we have to rush because imagine watch well for English Premier League and La Liga and anything there. And Liverpool and anything there because Jurgen Klopp can go out and buy a defender because if that one and play good, and buy one, put another. But Ryan, man just need because time to building things. I'm gonna say, I'm not to criticize the coach because every man have to get it because maybe you see a thing, but we don't see and you can't talk and thing. But what may I say? I think man need time, brother. You can't give man 15 match and say, well, you know good. I want to fire him and wait. And if we not qualify for Copa America. So we will beat Canada to him tomorrow. I will be people take on ticket for you. You understand? But we feel so we will beat them. You understand?
Big up yourself.
But we may separate.
Yeah, finish. Sorry about that.
We need to give coach the time to build up anything. So me say, big up yourself, man.
All right. Before you go, I want you to answer this question. Diaz or Martinez, which one of them better? Arsenal winger.
I really think that Diaz look a bit better at this time, but I think Martinez is going to be a better player in the future. Because he's youngster.
Okay.
But right now, Diaz.
But Diaz young too, you know. Diaz in his 20s, you know. Diaz now reach 25 yet, you know.
Me realize that still, but right now, I say Diaz. But remember, Martinez is supposed to be younger than Diaz, you know.
All right. Diaz, him at 22, I think. By the way, people, Colombia beat them. Diaz at 26? I didn't even know say Diaz at 26. I think Diaz more younger than that. But yeah.
Right now, maybe I choose one, Diaz may choose.
Yeah. Many Arsenal fans, me hear them disrespect Diaz and say Diaz is not good still. That's why I ask the question. All right, then. Big up yourself.
Big up yourself, yeah?
Yeah, man.
All right, brother. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Over to you, Babatunde.
All right. So, it's a good time now as for share with the people them say a 14 game. This our Jamaica team playing at the Nation Leagues and unbeaten. 1-4. 14 game. And still unbeaten in the Nations League. So these are things that, yeah, we take hard from and we drive the team. Positive energy begets positive results. So that's no say, yeah, man, we team I go make it, man. And the fans is there to support. So I don't mind the fans critiquing and so on. But just remember, so when you critique, you can critique positively, so you get the positive results. Yeah? So keep that in the brain. Jamaica are 14 games unbeaten in the Nations League. All right? Don't forget that one there, you know. Make sure and write it down. Yeah. And watch it again and again, replay and rewind. 14 game. A whole heap of game that. Over to you, Ryan.
All right. It's the teacher. Yeah. Trishana, go ahead. Who better? Before you get into the Jamaica thing, who is better?
None of them.
Eh?
No, you never said none of them. I joke, man. I think it's for in a sports, you know, 26 and 22-year-old. The gap between, say, it's a go force me now to go back to Diaz at 22 versus Martinelli. That's all. Because sports say. So if I'm going to go by age and how the players, how since Martinelli is 22, Diaz at 26 versus at 22, I'll go with Gabriel.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, Carla. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, I know I'm going.
Me there, you know.
You don't know the Great Blue Mountain, the man where the water runs smooth from the fountain. Is it?
Okay.
All right, Ryan. So far, I'm pleased with the coach. And, you know, for all the people who are asking for the coach to be fired, nonsense.
No one was saying that.
Yeah, so, I mean, I think a couple of people say it in the comment section, so they're not happy. But anyway, from your little youth to play football, I always hear ugly win is better than a pretty loss. You understand what I say? So we need to ask ourselves, what's the standard? What are we looking for? Are we looking for wins or attractive football? That's what we need to ask ourselves.
Let me tell you quick. We need both. We need both.
No, I mean, Ryan, we need both, but right now I'm getting the win. So I'm gonna support the team and that and motivate the team and that. Because they will get better. They will get better. You understand what I'm saying? Everything Rome wasn't built in one day. We're not gonna have the team firing on our cylinder. We gotta remember the players don't play together much. You know, you understand what I'm saying? Only when we have games, the player come into our 3 days before the players are train together. Not much chemistry can be developed right there. You understand what I say? So we have to give the coach a fair chance. I think the coach is doing a wonderful job. And Ryan, the next thing, no one touch upon Whitmore. We must call a spade a spade. I respect Whitmore as a footballer. Do great things for Jamaica, but as a coach, Whitmore was terrible. And in the beginning, you could tell Whitmore didn't want to use any English players. Whitmore had a set of core players who was more like his friends or whatever. And those were the players he was actually using. And when things got bad, it seemed like, they wanted to reach out for some English players. And that's what I saw when Whitmore was coaching it. Whitmore, to me, wasn't ready for the national programming. I feel like Whitmore needed to build his resume first, I see Whitmore more as a player coach,
But
not as a team coach.
Let me ask you, Carla. I mean, we're all entitled to opinion. So the goal.
What you doing?
Hold on. I hear a thing, man.
No, man, my thing good, man. I hear a thing, man. See, stop there. Yeah, go ahead.
The results you would have gotten, right? You weren't pleased with the results that you would have gotten, read the Gold Cup and all the other things you would have achieved. As of when he was the coach. Just asking you, based on what you're saying.
Whitmore? You talking about Whitmore?
Yeah, yes, I am.
Nah, I wasn't pleased with Whitmore. I wasn't pleased with Whitmore at all. With nothing that Whitmore did, I was pleased. And I'm like I said, I love Whitmore as a player, And I see him as a good player coach, like a player that can actually, like a coach that can actually coach player, individual. You understand? How to move, teach players how to move the ball around the field and stuff. But to coach a team, to perform as a collective, as a group, I don't see Whitmore as a type person.
Question. You have an opportunity to observe Coach Whitmore at Mount Pleasant.
Yeah, but then again, you're talking Jamaican Premier League football.
No, you don't see. I'm just reading. It's not like
Leave right now.
And I'm mountain, man. I'm mountain.
Then who? See that stop. It's
all
you. Yes,
all right.
stop.
I'm going to jump up, but I want to say one quick thing before I jump up. Ryan.
Yes, sir.
But notice when you talk about club football, you don't mention. And I needed to put some respect on Chelsea name, because if
stop
we never
it, man. Chelsea not good, my brother, man.
Ryan, but if we never feel sorry for one and giving up Salah, we don't win a Premier League, brother.
You not sorry for me, brother. Me never buy Salah from you, brother. I buy Salah from Roma, my brother.
It don't matter because we feel sorry, because we feel, no man, here we go, man. It's our player doing a Premier League title. So put some respect on Chelsea name, brother.
Brother, you know good. Every time we in a Champions League, I beat off your face.
Look, a 4-4 draw what them get. Them got last week, and that caused all of this.
Yeah, man, them get hyper.
No, this is what happened. We're in a rebuilding process right now. We're in a rebuilding process right now.
And you spend how much million of dollars?
Yeah. But you have to understand that's how football is. Look at Manchester United. Other teams spend millions and not play good. Barcelona the same.
Brother, you spend nearly $1 billion upon the same position.
And you have to remember, the smaller clubs are playing football now too, They're playing football. It's not like one time when the big three or the big four just run over the smaller teams. The smaller team them are roll ball now too. So you have to look at that.
Boy, right now I watch Trinidad and Tobago on my phone right now. Them on United States, and I tell you, them are different very well. But when they get the opportunity to go forward, they go forward and they do it good. Remember, early time in the game, but they're looking good in the first 5 minutes of the game so far. But the United States really getting behind them a lot. And that's how I want to see my team play. Trinidad can get better. If all of these teams, smaller nation, this is my problem with the team, I see Trinidad put on the ball and bounce it. And them don't have the quality what we have. I say, Trinidad, me say Suriname, me say Haiti, I put on the ball, them I possess it, and them I make team work. Them not just a give away the football. We can keep the football. That's my issue with the coach, with the thing. But anyway, Carla, big up yourself and go and take your lick, man. Chelsea not good, man.
No, man. You saw Chelsea are going to Liverpool
this season. Look, you Stanford Bridge, you get something. That may I tell you.
No, when we got Liverpool, we'll give Liverpool 6 the next game. You know?
Okay, all right, sir. All right. Big up yourself, Blue Mountain, brother. Enough respect, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Yeah, two points here. One before I get into it. This is the same Blue Mountain from Blue Mountain Entertainment Group.
I'm not sure. Him leave.
Okay, all right. So the other point I was looking to raise while he was on, call our Blue Mountain. If you say to our listening audience that the topper can coach only individual players and can't coach a team, but then when I brought forward the point to say, have you had an opportunity to look at what he's doing at Mount Pleasant? He's coaching a team. It's not an academy. I'm coaching down there. So nothing is wrong with the critique, but we have to make sure the critique is making sense right throughout. Yeah. He's coaching a team, and the team is having success. And yes, he's doing, and they're going to have more success coming in this 2023-2024 time period. So all in all, it's an excellent move. So the next thing I want to remind you now, look at Dutchy coming. Look at Dutchy. Canada has never beaten Jamaica in our yard. We are rebrand that place down there, so you know, Mountain View, the office, that are the Reggae Kings office. Yeah, we are rebrand that place there again. So, based on the information we see here, one thing, give thanks to Ryan and the producers of the show, digging up this set of information. Canada has never beaten the powerhouse, the Reggae Kings, in the national stadium that I won there for, you know, write down them information there. Over to you.
Trishana, you have something you want to say?
No, I'm saying hopefully it stays that way after tomorrow's game.
Yeah.
Canada.
All right, fair enough. Carla, welcome to the show, people. Because I will get into another Reggae Boyz thing. I'm more like a Trishana. I want to make sure Carla back when she come. Don't have her over here too long. But go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, Carla.
Yeah, man, bless you, man. Big up Trishana. I met you once in Mobile. And you have on a Liverpool jersey. And you say, you wish you could have it a day there. Liverpool supposed to like myself. Big up Babatunde, but Babatunde, you know, if your style attack, you know, me say, we have a system of football from every level, all our clubs, them to play like our national team. You know, to me that can't do nothing. No top team or national team that plays it. That's our first thing.
All right. So I can respond to that. All right. So let me break it into the more simplest of way. If I am in charge of the national team, I create now a way how I want my national team to play. And I say to the teams right across Jamaica, incorporate this into your setup. What is wrong with that? So when them come on national team, them not hard.
Yeah.
Them catch on easily. And it help them forget a greater looking because they already understand the system that we are playing at a national level. Your time, sir.
Babatunde, sit up in. Does England national team play like Man City play on my side, Liverpool, Man U play? Yes or no?
If England play how Liverpool play,
Man City play?
No, Liverpool play better than England. Liverpool, all right, that comparison is. Hold on, wait, no, when you ask me.
No club team, international team can play same. Club team, you can buy players where you want. National team, you buy who you want. That's it. Completely.
Hold on. Remember, we have a list. So when you ask Babatunde, allow me to answer without respond. So here's my answer to that now. The comparison couldn't stand because Liverpool play better than England. Yeah, I don't see England having any the success where Liverpool is having. Over to you now, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
football and international football are two different things. Like I'm saying, the Liverpool can afford to play better than England team. Why the players that's a different.
all right. So I hear that. Hear my response.
All right, that's all. Today, I'm Jamaica big anniversary qualified World Cup 1998.
Yeah.
I mean, I tell you, say, you know, negative tonight, yeah. And Alvin is here for 4 years to carry out to World Cup. If we qualify for the Copa, that's a bonus. You know, come if you carry the Copa. That's a bonus. And when I say, the team are winning, we rank it again if we better. We not a lifestyle we play, yes. Most of us. But true, we want to say this team, so we want team to fancy play and then we lose. And then we will laugh at my coach. Ask the coach, he go ahead. So we don't know Jamaica, you know. Since you advert on YouTube, you know, everybody turn big coach, you know. And most of them are not part behind when they are Jamaica and I chat to them. Then I got to see them to her, you know. Can't tell you that, you know. Yeah, with most staff, I am one of them when you young kings in New York and Tafari. I told them about young. Never call me for the you know. You know, can't call you tough coach.
Why may I get that feedback then on the phone?
You don't know. Yeah, let's see that.
Yeah. Hold on there. Yeah, man, give me a score prediction. Let me reset it. Let me reset back everything. Give me a minute, me shout you back. I reboot. People, when you just put me start. All right, yeah. You know, say Babatunde, I hear Mike Babatunde. I hear Mike in a Rasta.
Yeah, but how? Me nah say. Me have two mic. Me not plug in the external one. Me I use the computer one. So.
Me know I hear a thing Babatunde. But Trishana, the people them say me not getting enough time for talk, you know. So. Yeah, man. Coach Gary me and cuss me and tell me say you're too pretty and you're not getting the time for talk and think.
Oh, thanks for that. Thanks for the compliment.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you have some really talent. Big trouble, one in particular, bundle of potentiality, okay? Give a lot of trouble. Good trouble. Big trouble.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. All right. A 2-1 me say, you know. A 2-1 me say.
In our favor?
Yeah, man.
Oh.
Rain or sunshine, man. We need to get the 3 points, man.
Oh, maybe I'm lying. It's a 2-1 win.
Yeah. Caller. Yeah. I think Trishana, I hear a thing, you know. Yeah, man. I hear a thing. I think either I get called or something by your phone. Yeah, so it's not. Go out and come in back, Trishana. Leave the stream and come back. Yeah. So sorry about that, Baba Tunde.
Yes, sir. Because we'll make sure, sir. Yeah. So while we are waiting for the superstar for tripping forward.
Yeah. Carla, welcome to the show. Carla.
Yeah. Yeah, good evening, panel. Mr. Babatunde. Yeah, I saw you on the press conference earlier when you said Ryan LFC. I'm like, damn, I never saw Ryan up here before. But anyway, I have a question for you, especially, and the lady when she come back on. I haven't been in Jamaica for a while, you know, but I mean, living, but you know, I return every year, like, you know, 3-4 times a year. Here's my question to you. Which parish do you think is the least developed in football right now?
The parish I call Paul Bogle Parish, aka Saint Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I wouldn't even associate.
That's the only one.
The word I use to describe it is a serious underdevelopment taking place that side, and that is purposefully done by both sides of this government thing. It's not that the talent is not there, but they have just taken steps to undermine the place because of what our great ancestors, Paul Bogle and the martyrs, did to seek justice and a better way of life for our people. But I dare say that they can't hold the place any longer, and Paul Bogle Parish is rising even as we talk.
Okay, so I heard a guy calling a while ago, and him was talking about Tia Whitmore and coaching and, you know, stuff like that. So my next question to you is, I know the level of coaching was bad, but I think over the last 2 years, you know, since Paul Hall come down and, you know, and so forth, and they exposed like a lot. How do you see coaching since the last year and a half? The grassroots.
So coaching has improved greatly in Jamaica since 2009 when they had the first FIFA JFF accreditation at UTEC. I was one of the coaches who attended that. And what I've seen. So if you want to know, if coaching is advancing and getting better in this country, look at the quality of ball that is being played in Manning, the Costa Cup, Primary School League, all of those things. And then that gives you a great idea. So look at, for example, now a teacher coming up against a student. The reference point draws the analogy from teacher Lenny Hyde coming up against Andre Peart, the student of Glenmuir High School. So Clarendon College, Glenmuir High School, that game ended 2-1, not 6-0 or 8 or whatever. A student matching up against a teacher, which could be, maybe it's an epitome of what is to come in the final. So that is the things I look at. And then outside of that, when I go to these coaching courses and so on, I see the level of how the coach are coaching. Vassarenas, I saw Vassarenas stepping inside the Anthony Spalding Sports Complex to watch St. Andrew Technical play against St. Catherine. He never just walk in with him hand and scratch him head. I see him have a tablet in him, 2 individuals with him. They're taking notes. They're documenting what they needed to do when they come up against stats. And that is it. So there is technology in the ball game and so on. So right across. What I would love to see is that spread out across the entire 14 parish in Jamaica. Over to you.
So as you're saying that now, I don't mean to cut you off. As you're saying that, and that's one of the things I'm looking for. The entire 14 parishes have the same level of coaching. The federation spend the same level, spend the same you call it attention to everybody. But you brought up something about the on the meeting. I'm sorry, the course. You said 2009. You said.
Yes. That's the first year the FIFA accreditation started. So they decided
to go to that. How does a person qualify to get on that? I'm sorry. How could a coach, what you call it, qualify, right for that course? How could you get involved in that course?
So you have to communicate with the JFF, and then they will provide you with the necessary information as to when is the next set of courses. The information I got is that January coming, they'll have a set of courses starting up. As we are talking now, they're looking to finalize or to conclude a B license course that they did, I think, in the early part of November. And they're having a presentation ceremony on Friday at the JFF for that. One of the issues I have with them that they don't share the information properly so that coaches can know. The place run almost like a friend situation, but any information you need about coaching and courses from the JFF, just give them a call and they should be able to provide you with the relevant information.
Okay. Before we go any further, I like your vast knowledge of understanding, and you have a vast world of knowledge, and I do appreciate that. You're not just out here just to talk foolishness, and you know what you're talking about. So I respect that.
That's what Trishana.
No, that's for you. No, I'm saying, you have a vast wealth of knowledge, and I respect you for
Hold on,
I have a last question for you, and then I go. I have a last question for you. I mean, let me touch on this first. The way you said that the information to the JFF, right, is like a friendship stuff. That's something that they need to work on, right? But here's my final question to you. Back in the days, I know, right, you used to have some player, then play cricket, then play football, and then the tracks. Is that the same thing going on in the school level, or now a student have to choose one?
No, they still allow for it, but one of the situation is that they have minimized. Yeah, so in track and field, you can't exceed certain amount of event. Yeah, so one time a boy used to run 200, 100, 400. He might do high jump, he might do long jump. Now, the governing authority has minimized that, so you can only do, I'm not sure the numbers, so I won't quote that, but you can only do a minimal amount of sports right now. But a track boy can still play ball, or a track girl can still play netball, and so on.
Okay, the reason why I asked you that, because in most countries, when they see you have like a talent, for one or two sports, a coach will force you to choose one. They will tell you choose this or choose that. So that's not.
Yeah, but
go ahead.
Trishana has something to say.
You likely eventually have to choose.
Listen. Go ahead, Trishana.
No, I'm saying you likely have to end up choosing one.
Okay. Okay, Carla, finish up. Keep going, man. Keep going, Trishana. Keep going. She gone?
No, she's there.
Find that, which is why I started out when I was saying it here, right? That I love netball back then. But I can track and field. So you find a lot of boys and girls, they are good at multiple sports, but they have to choose at some point, maybe because of the season, as well as they are student athletes. Unless you find that someone leave the schoolboy football or the netball season and then go into the track and field or swimming or whichever they choose. But a lot of times you find parents, it's not so much as the coaches. It has changed where you're finding parents wanting their student athletes to be just that, and they have to choose one, and then it's academics afterwards. And you find those who can create the balance well, and they can do multiple sports, and they leave from one to the other. But at some point, you really just you find that they're choosing one versus doing multiple, even though they're good at it.
Okay, thank you so much. Ryan, make sure you keep the All-Star panel there. Virgin, them people are knowledgeable. Keep them. All right, guys, make a move. Yeah, man, big up yourself, man. Boy.
Chinese earpods are the real one, then.
Hey, man from Senton. Yo, brother. We are involved, Trishana, and everything, brother. When people they make you look so, man.
The thing is, I don't know. Remember, I told you it's raining heavy?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, everything. You know, listen. We dry with a bad.
Yeah. But, Trishana, whenever you're ready, you can tell me when you want to show off, all right?
Not a problem. I'll give you about 5-10 more minutes.
All right, no problem. But Baba Tunde, me I watch Trinidad, me I tell you, Trishana, them thing I make my head hurt me, you know, the national team, you know. Me I watch Trinidad, 25 minutes gone at the game. And the man looks so good. Trinidad, you know, will beat up, you know. And the same federation with turmoil, normalization over Trinidad there in the federation to get it the right and proper way. I mean, I look on Trinidad, the way them possess the ball, brother. That about Tennessee, hug up that. Yeah, United, that enough for hug up. Travis, hug up that. And them thing me I talk about, brother. And this is how more for silly Jamaican team. But compete. Don't chase. At some point in time, your leg going to burn. You understand? Sometimes you have to keep position of the football to find back your energy. And Trinidad is doing that perfectly. Although they're playing behind the ball, but they're choosing their moment to attack. Teams can play a difference, but my problem with the Jamaican team, we don't keep the football. We need to learn how to keep the football.
But it's a practice that I have to start from, whether through the academies, the prep and the primary schools. So I went to a primary school tournament recently and watching, and I was that a man get paid because of results. You know, a high school prep and primary school system. And some people keep them jobs. But I'm wondering, how hard is it to teach them the basic things? Because when I was there, the same thing like you say, you know, with our senior footballers, whether it's our Jamaica Premier League or manning and the Costa Cup competition from the big boys, it's the same thing a lot of the children are doing. The minute the ball is at their feet, nobody is thinking like, all right, I'm going to put it there somewhere. It's like a constant uncertainty, right? And because of that, you find a man run gun and not reach it for the thing. But tell them, so when you watch football for the academies, and I mean, it's hard to compare. You don't want to compare, but I'm just saying the basic things in you, or it must be taught. Say, all right, I must know, say, when I get the ball, I know, say, I look for Ryan up this and Ryan, and go look for Baba Tunde there. So it's not have to only do with us to feel alone. Yeah, we know we don't have good infrastructure. That's a conversation for another time. I'm just saying the basic thing about football. Again, I am not a coach. I could have coached football. But I know me I look for. I feel like so when the ball is at our feet, don't run the world. It's like we turn idiot.
Yeah, true. And two things we have to try to get two things we have to learn how to get in the youth them at Jamaica. Our midfielder them stand up and watch too much. You understand? They stand up and watch. You pass the ball as a midfielder, you have to scan, sometimes it's endless to make some run. I mean, I say, why the brother I make them run here? But to create space and opportunity for him teammate them. You understand? But that is what movement. You have to move on the field. We're too stagnant. We stand up too much. We have to learn how to move off the ball. We have to run. You understand? But yeah, Baba Tunde, you have anything you want to add to that?
Yes.
Oh, hold on, Baba Tunde. Go ahead, Baba Tunde. But me have a caller on the line is waiting.
All right. So in quick reference to that now, the ball of them that is watching, in Babatunde's coaching, I have something that I call play what is on. Play what is on is basically saying if the ball comes to you and you need to let it off one time, one touch to give your team an advantage on goal, that's where you're going to play. If you are in defense, if it is 1v1 and you have to do a Luis Suarez versus a Adrian, and you have to take a red card, is that going to happen? Because you have your keeper, you know keeper going to set up and save. But your red card must be the last resort. So you have to do everything else so you can get the ball or get the ball away from the attacker. If that no work and it's a penalty, yeah. So play what is on. Always remember that and don't lose sight of that. The people that who's playing midfield, if I'm taking on a task, if I'm going to look at the people them who do that task before me. So if I'm going to play midfield, I'm going to look at Jeremy and you. Just one of the names them. Once a ball come to you, left over shoulder, right over shoulder, then him focus on the ball again. Over to you, Ryan.
Yeah. Carl, go ahead. Blessings, my general. So, I take in the reason, man. It's a good little reason and a half. Most of the problem them want to highlight still, especially with the off the ball movement. To me personally, I think that is something where is nothing wrong with the players in terms of the quality of the players. It's just a matter of the players spending enough time to understand each other and understand what is needed. So a lot of persons say, "Oh, them money a big baller play for this international club, that international club. Why them can't do them simple thing?" But a lot of people, every different club play different. They have club who play with the invisible triangle, some play with the rectangle, some are pressing as they get the ball. So I only have different tactics employed in different leagues with different teams. So it are gonna take time. Them things they not happen overnight. And remember, as I always say, the process just a start. Some people, with Jamaican people, very impatient. It's like them not understand. So this is a project less than a year in the making. So it now gonna look like the finished product. And them thing here, them kind of the hiccups are expected. Because remember, you know, and a lot of people remember the coach himself. A lot of people keep on saying bring Iceland to World Cup. He never bring he wasn't the head when Iceland actually qualified to the World Cup. He was the assistant coach at the time. When he took over, they did not qualify for the World Cup that particular period. So himself is a learning curve for him. Even though he was a part of a coaching body that went to a World Cup, he was not the head of this is the first time he's actually the man in charge. So the team knew, them a learn, and him a learn as him go on. So it's a learning process for both the coach and the team as well. As I say, we're less than a year in the process. So we just have to have a little patience and just know say them kind of hiccups here are gonna happen. So as time go by and the team spend more time together and the coach gets to relay what he want more to the team. Because remember, you know, as I say, each FIFA window he must spend 3-4 days with the players them. That is not a really a lot of time. You have club managers who are seeing them players pre-season, week in, day out, and I'll take 2 seasons to really get the team to play with them play. It's not an overnight process. So some of the things them I think we can just exercise for patience with.
But question to you, caller. Are we unique to the time frame that he's getting with a lot of the players compared to other countries?
Yeah, let me try to explain why. Because the scenario is all right. When you're using the scenario, we have to try to compare like to like. So, for instance, we have a tendency to try to compare ourselves to the big European countries who for instance, the Spain, they are linked heavily with the Barcelona and the Real Madrid. So even players played in La Liga, it's a similar system. In Germany, it's the same. England, it's the same. The system itself is similar. Now, with the countries, we have to compare ourselves with like Panama. If you look at the core of the Panama team, and that is where the youth football comes into play. They have a lot of players transitioning from the youth football who are used to the quote-unquote Panama system, used to the Costa Rica system, used to the Mexico system. So there's a lot of different variables that come into getting the final product. We only have a piece. because our youth football is not directly linked to our national team. I think there's only one player in the national team currently that has ever played youth football, and it's Romario Williams. And probably the Damian Lowell's will and the goalkeeper. But apart from that, we don't have much players even know what the Jamaican style is or we from being in the core system. They're all new players coming in from foreign and coming in. So as we can't really compare ourselves with other countries in that aspect because it will take a longer time for the Jamaica team to actually hit the ground running. As I said, it's not even a year. It's a young early days, so those things are expected. So when I see these kind of things happening, I'm not really bothered. I expect this. As I said, it's a process, and sometimes I get a bit impatient because everybody wants the results now. But remember, the end goal is really to qualify for the next World Cup. And based on the results that we have been getting, I don't see any red flag to say, boy, based on the time we have spent, we don't see any improvements. We all can agree that improvements have been showing. Results has been coming in. So it's just a matter of just allowing the process to take it. A final point I want to make before I go, and this probably a bit unrelated to the game tomorrow. The first thing I have to the Rasta, the eye. Good questions you posed today in the post-match conference. Yeah, man, I really like the realness and how the eye conduct himself in the press conference. Yeah. So I have to give the guy the eye and bless up for that. The second thing, I did for shout you when I did say the day, you know, more if you go take in a video with speaks and come here say out me for your football academy. And I did watch a documentary the other day of Senegal. And because I see the route that with not a Jamaicans, you have a lot of football academies out and them think they so. You have a documentary where basically Senegal do, and I think a lot of people need to actually study the way Senegal build them football program, because I think it's have a lot of correlation both to the corruption, both to the type of players, both to the quality of fields, and I think it's a blueprint of what Jamaica can adapt to actually get to where we want get, because all of the problem with Jamaicans have with the football federation, the poor field, using foreign-based players, Senegal go through all of them there, and it's like so we now have to try and recreate the wheel. The man them face almost identical problems them, and them they just adapt the certain philosophies and certain things work for them. So I think the eye them can go check out that and probably share the knowledge with the viewers.
Before you move, Carla, so where you find that video there? What make a search for? Senegal.
The academy name Diambar FC is a story about them, how them come up, because it was a man, I don't remember the man name, but him basically farming academy. No. Him talk about,
No, go ahead, Carla, go ahead.
Yeah, the academy name Diambar FC, them in Senegal. And him talk about him even talk about the thing where I try to get him players them in the national team, and him realize him can't take the route there. So him build him out website, him attach him players them, and him start sending out to every club, both from US, Belgium, Germany, France, Spain. A very informative thing, and him give a full blueprint of how him go out and build out him thing, or him attract scout to come in and look on him players them. So as I said, the eyes are good watch, so you can go take it in when you get the chance.
All right, give thanks for that information.
Yeah, man.
Right. Anyway, people, I have to wrap up leaving because my wife no feel too good, and sure I'm gonna beat up some ginger and think we take
ginger
care.
And garlic, you can't go wrong. Ginger and garlic and a little lime.
Ginger and garlic.
Yeah, garlic.
We put it in the hot water.
Warm water, no need for hot, just warm.
Yeah, so she says when she reaches
I have a YouTube channel. And you know I do a lot of.
Yeah, but that they bring up that you need to come out, man. You just you come and you stop, and you come and you stop.
Ryan.
Yeah.
You see how you sit on YouTube. I have things to do, you know.
I know that, but I have things to do too. I have a wife, I have two kids. You know?
Like I told you, I'm hoping to I'll look to change that. But yeah, I do behind the scenes of a lot of things of sports in Jamaica, so I'll be continuing with that.
Mm-hmm.
And that started out with our Premier League clubs and even some of the schoolboy football teams and just overall sports in Jamaica. And it is spelled with my name, so nobody now to say, "Where YouTube channel?" I use my name. I love my name. I think I am good enough brand like Ryan LFC.
Yeah.
And my Instagram name is the same. Yeah. All my
But
social media is just my name.
more you have to start up, more you have to ride up
Where
the thing
want me
right.
start up, you say?
Eh?
Where want me start up?
More you start up the thing the right and proper way, man. You can't do the thing halfway.
Pin my channel, okay. I will pin my channel, right? But thanks for having me. It has been an absolute pleasure joining you. It took me long enough, but I'm fully better. So here I am, Baba Tunde. Thanks for all the love, and to the people in the comment section. I appreciate the love, Masuno. When you miss me, every minute people say they miss me and they want me back on the radio and everything. Listen, but yeah,
you're on TV now, right? You're on TV.
I'm a freelancer, so I'm anywhere where people pay me handsomely. I'm not one of those sports persons that take chum change. I like to be paid handsomely.
Well, I think
so I have to come over here.
Yeah, I like that. Right?
You need it over the YouTube space. You can you have all a lot, you have a lot on your plate to share with the viewers them and thing. I'm tell you this all the time. Nothing nice when you have your own stuff. You understand? And this is the new media, and we are here to stay.
And as you know, I use all my social media platforms. So people Ryan cost me, him said, Trishana, but no, I use your social media platform, but you want me to come over YouTube more, because I'm over on the other side of social media. So I'll do just that, sir. And get to it. Now that the lightning and everything, I'm afraid of lightning, right?
Yeah.
So, I'm kidding. But thank you so much for having me. And to, like I said, your people in your comment section, big up on yourself. Thanks for the love and the awesome feedback. Hope to be back one of these days.
Yeah, I may have somebody from over Elcha Beach. Carla, welcome to the show. But people, this is Trishana channel. I'll pin it down in the comment section. So hit it and subscribe to her channel and stuff. Please. Carla,
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Man, has a good night here, and the panelists,
Yeah, man.
Good night.
But me did hear the Rasta say something when me really want to weigh in pan. Rasta, the previous caller never too wrong still when the matter say when they did have the Whitmore conversation where the club and the international team is concerned. Because here why now? Remember say you have players that come from different diaspora, you understand? So that is a factor in the whole thing. So it's like when they say it don't really make no sense. It make a lot of sense still when they say. So it not take an average coach to coach an international team. Understand what I mean? And with more the average. And it will love him as a baller, but he must average. And we have to face the fact. Yes.
There's some things we have to look at now when we begin to reason. So one of the things I don't do is say an individual perspective don't make any sense. I'm saying it have to add up on all fronts. We couldn't get for complete the reason because of the distortion. So if you say to me that Whitmore can only coach individual ballers, but him go to a national Premier League and take them to a championship and is going to take them to more, then I could not agree with that. Did Whitmore have deficiencies? No, just allow me for complete. You soon get over. Did he have deficiencies? Yes. So I'm not going to say he was all perfect, but he had, But I see him as a great coach, and if we differ on that, it's quite fine. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, but the fact still remains that all of the players them are local based players, so it's much easier.
No longer, no worry about airplanes. They like to make an airplane rasta. Are the fact that all of the player them base one place, so it's much more easier than when you have a player come from England, probably a player come from Germany. Just as example, you understand what I mean? So it's way a lot harder, brother. But anyway, when we move on, right, and the next thing I did want to say again. I think them should have a standard or a protocol for coaches, especially on the Premier League level.
All
In
right.
terms of
Give us a little bit more insight when you say they should have a standard. Give us a little more color.
yes, sir, go again. You kind of break up little.
All right. You made a point. I have no doubt that that point is quite valid. Just explain to us a little bit more what you mean when you say they should have a standard for coaches.
For instance, like if a man have a 3 year course and that belt when he come on to the Premier League, when you think it kind of sense, bro. When it come on to like the little primary, we fine. We can see a man on the corner come and say, you can't be passionate about the youth, them and thing. But that now, when you say on an international level, forget the club and the country and the international team better. You have to set a standard, oh, bro. We cannot do the same thing over and over and expect different results. It's madness. So that's why me agree with Ryan 1000%. We need to get rid of these guys at the head of the JFA. God more. It just sickening more and more. And then it has spill over upon the poor little ball of them, like the ball of them not good when I just the structure around them. You understand?
So,
It
so
has
just for clarity, so just for clarity again, Carla, and I'm not bashing the eye, but just for clarity, because we have a listening audience. So the eye is saying now that coaches who coach in National Premier League teams should be coaching for 3 years, or should they?
That's my opinion. Yeah, I think there should be a standard. It not necessarily must be 3 years, but some course have to do. You can't just come and just a coach. You have to do too much of that over the years. And it make the coaches dep on one level. And I agree with you where you say a structure must be there where everybody like a structure must be there where the coaches and the international coach as they see as the eye to eye. The international coach can coach one thing and the club coach a coach a different thing. It's confusing. So I totally agree with you where that is concerned.
Exactly.
You understand?
Where I was saying to the caller, if you're building a house, is you dictating how the house must be built, You can't know when the house is built, you blame, but it's you that build the house. So if you need 3 room, 9 bathroom, or 100,000, is the infrastructure have to be in place to facilitate that. So I hear what you're saying about the coaching standards. I'm just going to share this with you, and then you can tell me if we're on the same line. Trishana, you can jump in at any time. If currently now they have a B license course that they're wrapping up, are you saying now, say, all right, so the standard for coaches is that in order to coach the Premier League teams, coaches should have a B license, A license, or a C license? Is that the trajectory or the idea, man?
Yes, with the umpire. Basically, in a sense,
All right.
Kind of like we are fighting nothing. We want so the thing move forward, we want the eye to eye. So we basically I said that's what I said.
All right, excellent. Do you have anything to add on this, Trishana?
No, I think that the JFF do have their requirements, requisites for head coaches for the Jamaica Premier League, similar to how ISA for the schoolboy football coaches for the head coaches job. So I do believe that there's no coach, from my knowledge, for the Jamaica Premier League or even our schoolboy football that's without the requirements needed, whether they sit in the head coach position or that of the assistant. They all need to have whatever license to be at the top. So I think we have that covered.
Yes, that is a fact. Excellent point.
I think and that license also could expand to even an overseas job.
No, in the region.
Which is why we have had coaches from Turks and Caicos and other islands to coach. remember that the coach Omar, his name is slipping, his surname Omar, that used to be the coach at Tivoli Gardens.
Omar Wedderburn. Not Wedderburn. Not Wedderburn. Omar.
Omar.
Yeah.
That used to be the coach of Tivoli Gardens.
Yeah, I remember him.
In the Turks and Caicos Islands, we had Andrew Edwards that went over there as well, back on the island, but he too would have had the opportunity to, with that license, to coach outside of Jamaica.
And we also have Miguel Coley coaching in
right in
Dubai, somewhere in Dubai, that side around there.
And currently doing the pro license that I think can take him elsewhere.
Right.
But I understand your concern. But I'm just saying that.
Yeah, because and what the thing I would have loved with all of that is like not sending these coaches to go overseas and then we don't hear about them and then we hear so them a coach some team in a Belgium or something get big. We need to go to the experience and come back there so it can build Jamaica and the international standard get high in Jamaica where the clubs and the team, international team is concerned. Because if we're not taking that route, it don't make no sense, you know, brother. We're behind time.
But you're going down. I agree with you again regarding helping them to get the license and so on. I think that has really helped. When we look at the quality of our schoolboy football, it might not be what everybody loved to compare it to like back in the day, but there's talent everywhere. I'm going to big up our coaches. I think our coaches, they are doing a fantastic job, whether through GC Foster, JFF programs, and so on. My problem is what you find in Jamaica, and I'm choosing my words carefully, whenever we have, for example, coaches, we're sticking to sports. Whenever you have coaches developing and getting those licenses and elevating themselves, that's the purpose of doing it, is elevating. We are not able, the clubs and the schools are not able to pay based on a lot of those qualifications that they have. That's not fair to the coaches. The purpose of elevating yourself is one for knowledge, but also to be compensated handsomely for the knowledge you have and passing down. And a lot of the clubs, I agree with you, don't get me wrong enough. I'm just saying where we can lose our coaches. You follow me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the coaches them elevate themselves, but we don't have the clubs and schools to match what they're elevating. It's one thing to do it for the love, but love alone not pay the bills, you know. So the coaches that say, "Boy, I want to get the license, I want to get the license," them love it. They want to pass on that knowledge, which is why a lot of the coaches in Jamaica, them dead poor and them enough affair of offering plate for bury them and so on. But they're elevating themselves, and then now what you find is, you know, clubs or schools outside of Jamaica become more attractive with the payment. None for them no want left Jamaica, Carla. They want to see you right yourself, pass on the knowledge, you know. But they cannot compensate.
And I'm totally in agreement with you. So it go forward, that's why I said the head of the thing need to clean up. Because that's where the pay bill come from. So them now go and good none tall. Cause if you ever allow that for each time a coach go get him qualification, he might go migrate and go somewhere else based on the fact that him now go get the allowance when supposed to get. Where that come from? Must the head of the stream.
Yeah, but the problem in Jamaica is just, yeah, but I agree with you, you know, I'm not passing the blame. But if we're being honest,
and another thing.
Well, I'm Carla. Finish up, Carla. Make sure finish up.
All right, yeah.
A lot of people elevate themselves in Jamaica. They want to come back to Jamaica, but just overall, based on our economy, they cannot afford to be paid. And no people want to come back with the education where them have, or the finesse of whatever it is that they have, and they want to come back to Jamaica. But me and you know, say our economy simply cannot afford to pay them.
Yeah.
I'm not passing anyone, I'm just in sporting bodies.
And I think we go broad the brush by using it go broader to even players also. That's how we know to bash the player them when a player decides say, yeah, my man, as skill as maybe this now cut it in a Jamaica, I'm gonna look some work overseas.
Exactly.
To play in a football club overseas.
Exactly.
So you're right.
You sound like a man. You sound like a man of a particular age, right? Ryan, I think that if Ryan get a work now for go maybe in the US, while reside not far from the US, as men who are real men, we can't talk for anybody. Real men are providers, you know, right? So when him get the opportunity, I'm gonna say, John, no, this sound good, I want to take it. But enough men, no one leave them kids, them lady are just them life in what they know. But you have to lift up because the money just not come in. In a whichever sector, and sports is no different. When a baller and a coach decides to never go let, them get beat the feet. But me I say, what them to stay
Yeah.
them no want to leave, you know. That's what I'm getting at, and I agree with you, you know. Them no want to leave.
No. True.
Them no want to leave.
True.
You think enough baller like Jamaica get way more than if a man a play for a Premier League team, for example, and a club can only pay him 40 grand or 50 grand. You think so when him leave on the plane, when him work out back the equivalent there, you think they might get that much greater than the 50 thing there? It's just that the money they're sure and it's consistent, you know, which a lot of our clubs have to know look to do better to make sure so the coach is paid. Because if you have to tell me, say, Carla, if you say Trishana, a $50,000 may I pay you. I say, all right, I agree to the 50. Who am a 50 the 25th of every month? Yes or no?
True. Exactly so.
Not for the club, another commitment. So a baller left Jamaica when him done work it out, he might get about 100,000 or 120. And a portion of money, but him sure the money where he gonna get when him leave. So that's why they leave as well.
Exactly. Yeah, true. Ryan.
Yes, sir.
One of the main reasons why I put the emphasis on the coaching. We want the coaching get so up to par that a youth can left out of even high school and walk straight into the national side.
We're not with that. That's the thing that we want, see, you know?
Yeah, and you see, if we get it on a level there, Ryan, trust me, if we qualify, I even win a World Cup, it's not going impossible no more. So at that level, that we want to can get that. Yeah, and while you like all the media reason, you big up on the rest, and why you try to reach out to the next lady and all right, and where they dip on the all angles with the thing the last 2 weeks ago, again.
Yeah, Karen out top.
All right, yeah, man. Why you try to reach out and get to Karen?
Both of us on at the same time. That's not good for your soul,
Carla, Karen, the Reggae Girls, Karen attack, right?
Yeah.
You're the boss, man.
Yeah, man, where they for all angles we deal with Dennis Strong over there, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, keep up already. Let's keep up here, man.
Yeah, man. She
man.
Yeah, man. She didn't leave the leather belt, man. You know.
Yeah, and she passionate about the thing like home girl, so. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get top on board, man. Because we need the people them with the belt and the people them with the knowledge like the Rasta and home girl that way. But them sister we serious about the thing and we want changes in the thing, brethren. A full time now because we have the talent, we are get the result them, brethren. And the first me ever see Jamaica win so much consistent game back to back to back. Me I said, no, sir. You have to give the youth them props now, brethren, as bad as thing maybe, brethren. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. The only little slip up them go on that the little Mexico slip up is like them go celebrate too early. I mean, never like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, that little party up, they throw up the whole thing. But I youth them and them are got the youthful things and we still can't kill them.
Yeah.
And you have to ease up off of Nana. Let me tell you something. You see, Nana, when Nana run at the back, me don't know about nobody else. Me nervous. Me can't think of no one thing, can't talk about no one thing. I just want him feel more clinical in a decision they may make, and it feel more quicker. That's all, and we good to go. But we worry when him around the papa.
All right, sir. But anyway, tell the people, man, when them supposed to come eat them food when them come over Elcha or the place to be. Tell them, no, man.
All right, tell them, no, man. At the great Mama Flow Seafood Restaurant, man. Raheem Sterling place when him there Jamaica, that's him there. You know that, me send a picture of them already, so you know, like we are joke or have to tell me. Mama Flow Seafood Restaurant, Elka Beach.
Yeah, man.
Can't miss it, one of the best restaurants over here.
You hear that, Rasta, man? And you hear that, Trishana? So just go over there, you get a 10% off, yeah?
Yeah, on the left out Babaton, because the boy ain't eat meat, but...
Fish!
No, meat a fish, bread, and a vegetable, that boss.
Yeah.
Baba, no worry yourself, man. You know, the best restaurant on the beach. We cater for everybody. Rasta, Ballad, we know them things. We have people who come here who are vegan, you know.
All right.
Straight ready to be a vegan.
One suggestion. We don't never pay me for this, but one suggestion. It would be nice to see if you can get a spot at the stadium because I just one set of people them cater for. You have 9,000 vendors and the whole of them are sell the same thing. So it would be nice if the item can
That's true.
up in
All right. I like that idea there. I like that idea.
Gift house.
Gift thanks. I'm many love to you.
Yeah, a question from James I've seen here.
Yeah.
Caller, it's economics, which is true, which we discussed. Many professional people migrate, why not coaches? I think we addressed it. You know, I think people, the thing is, you see, a lot of people in Jamaica still one doesn't see sports as a business, and sports is a very lucrative business worldwide. Jamaica and the Caribbean, because of how we are cultured, we see sports as recreational. So when an athlete and still a coach say, this is how I want to live, this is my livelihood, we are saying then you can't do nothing else. We automatically dismiss sports, them being a coach or an athlete or whatever it is, as a profession. And people also in the profession doesn't treat themselves business-like. So it's just a dilemma all around. And I'm of the philosophy that how can I treat you as an athlete or a coach as a business if you're not operating as one? You know, so because especially now in modern day. So for me, I love it. It's like when the teachers them leaving Jamaica for a better life. You know, I want the same for coaches if they're not in a situation where they're compensated properly. Nobody not deserve to have hard life just to say for the love of the game. It cannot be that. The love of the game, yes, but the love of the game of what you do should be able to pay you as best as possible because none of we know pay a job where pay we all what we need. So it's paying to be comfortable. And we have really good coaches in Jamaica. We have talented athletes. But we even the most talented athletes and players, they cannot do it alone. Therefore, you need the overseer. Our coaches need to make demands and stand by that because we have quality coaches.
Well, I that's an excellent point. So I just add
I'm
to
going to finish up, Carla. Finish up, Carla, because we have to step aside and think.
And I'm running away, leave you all too, but I'll listen to your call and then I'll leave you.
Okay.
Go ahead, Carla. Make your final point.
Yeah, as I say, me agree with you. And as I say, no patriotic, you can't be patriotic. Because bills have to pay. And sports is a business. And I think we're going past that from in the 98 when Rennie Simons come here and teach you that I make evil captain.
No, you people can't pass it. No people that see it as that.
Rennie Simons, me hear this out of my ears when we are listening to the program. I don't remember the specific program. But I remember when Rennie Simons look on Captain Burl and tell him, say, you cannot have a man play football and then when him done train, tomorrow morning him a worry about how the brother go up on the table or that same man gonna work on a garbage truck or him gonna go work a water commissioner or him is a light man or him is a... It cannot work like that. The focus have to be football if he's a footballer and you have to be well paid. It's as simple as that. If the baller not going to focus and be frustrated, that's why I say it go forward. So the head of the stream have to be cleaned up. Man's just gone in a JFF and I get more money than all the footballer himself, brethren. Have our business I run out of JFF and when you check it out, them are complaining so them can't find the funds to pay this, to do that, to elevate the thing. It's madness a go on. Madness, brother. And as me say, as you say,
tomorrow night, all right?
Yeah, man.
And Soji, me I go give Soji your number, all right?
I think me have Soji number if him not change it, you know.
Yeah, man, call him, man. Him say him that Jamaica. Me don't know, it look like him change him number. Just call him or see if him thing a work or the more and he more link up back again, because they in Jamaica.
Yeah, man.
Alright, yeah. Yeah, well, people, that's it for the night, you know, people. See all of you guys are calling and thing, but that's it. And thing. Baba Tunde, you have something you want to say?
So just a closing point now. Remember we say now, the match at tomorrow. 17 years ago was the last time Canada scored upon Jamaica in the stadium. That's at 2006. You understand? So just come out and support. Some information now. we give thanks to the people that will support the Ryan LFC and Elite TV and all of that. We give thanks to them. Reasoning with Rattigan is a program where support and listening. Herb Nelson, Wilfred Rattigan and the team heal up over there. So that is on Saturday. So you can tune in. Reasoning with Rattigan. Teach them, Tef Nation, Politics Watch. We give thanks. Give thanks to all of the people that will watch, listen, all of the ball of them. Maximum respect. Give thanks to all of the sisters we keep supporting with, all of the bridging them we support. More life. Heal up to we did have an opportunity to facilitate a number of the ones them. So heal up to MG, Eddie TV, Simon Preston, Dre Anyweather, and whoever else did it. Maximum respect and love. As I said, take care of each other. Yeah, look out for each other. Let go out for the drinking and the rum business and the driving. That can't work. Come in safe tomorrow. Watch the match. Go home safe to your family. Males, take care of the females. Females, take care of the males. Trishana, over to you.
Yeah, thanks again, like I said, just for having me. It has been a pleasure. Talking football. I mean, any opportunity to talk football and the sports, I gladly take it once the space is good. You know, you can't just go anywhere and anywhere. People can tanker us for no reason. And again, what people don't understand in this line of business or whatever it is, whichever medium, I have to continuously big up the people in the comment section. They have been awesome. I love the different views and how they share the views, because without them, all of this would have been pointless. So it has been a pleasure, and hope to do it again whenever I have the time.
Please make some time a little bit more often, because you're welcome here. Your presence, you see all the energy that you bring. And I always say, no matter what males may say, I am one of the males that overstand that females are important to every facets of life. I don't know about no one else, but Babatunde, I came from a female, so I follow a female.
Yeah, man. The men in the comment section, the men that have encountered through sports, and during my time even on radio, it's always respect through the different views, and that I appreciate, because I tell them I did sports for too long. Constructive criticism is all a part of it. But just sharing the different views, and I think I had a former boss that said the views of women through sports definitely sometimes isn't the same view as the men. And I must say I've enjoyed all of that tonight again. Yes. And just in general, we don't share the same views or see things the same way, and we can tell each other why. So I want to big up everybody on that. And like again, if I get the time to, whenever I get the time to, I hope to join. And to the Liverpool supporters, big up on the cell, big up on the cell, big up on the cell. Thank you so much for having me. I'm run gone even now. No love.
Respect. Take care, Trish. Stay safe.
Oh, Shigan, thanks for coming, man. Really do appreciate it and think. Babatunde, where you going with Babatunde?
We just raise the drive for the man. I as a youth are submissive to the right females, the dark females from the dark race. Yeah. So we overstand in life that nothing positive can be accomplished without positive females who overstand their worth and know how powerful they are just by living positive. So this was a master vibe bridging. You never tell me say a she, but from me here it starts. So we have a female, the vision just click on the brain. The brain I work they're big and things. So we just stay all night. So yeah, excellent. Hey, watch out. Don't move. I'm suggestion bridging. I'm gonna like firebomb Babaton there. What if you have, let's say, one day out of the strong where you have the girls, but they're going to be Trishana and Karen come back and have a girls thing, and then them can invite a few males as them guests? That's a suggestion, sir.
Oh, so they would have host them own show?
Yeah, man, they would have come on, and you have whether you want to call it girl vibes or girls sports or sporting girls, but they host. And yeah, them can invite few males if them choose, or them just go ahead and do them own thing. But that would be good, because we already saw, that females really, they have a really different perspective on things, and many times when we listen, it makes sense.
Okay. All right. We have a last caller for the night. Caller, good night. Welcome to the show.
Yes. Night try how you doing, man. You know me from Calgary, you know.
Calgary.
Same country. Yeah, man. Some things.
Yeah, man. Big up, man.
Yeah,
Everything good over
yes. Yeah, man, everything good here. It's just a chill, huh? Yeah, I know Babaton wants something to. The other night when Babaton was talking to you about something pertaining to, like, if you see a talented, like, if you see a whisper, it's bringing nationality. I agree with him. It doesn't mean that say bringing me to play. What he's trying to say. Okay, I'm gonna give you an example. I know a girl. She's a woman now. When she started primary school, and the December should be 6, September started, but she was so brilliant, you know, she's so gifted, and they couldn't put her in grade 1, they have to put her in grade 2, they were going to put her in 3, but they said no, let's stay in 2. So I understand his point, because when Walter Boy first started, you know, to play for Jamaica, he was going to school at the time. They say they put him the start, but getting better feel of what it is. So I understand his point, and I agree with him on what he's saying. Say you should say a talented. Don't keep them down, because, for example, you see, I don't know if that's how it is in champs. For example, when I was going to school, they have the senior and the junior netball. I mean inter-school netball, like the what house you play for. They have like they say junior netballs from grade 7 to grade 9, and seniors from grade 7 to 11. Because you know you have some grade 7 netballers or footballers. Very, very competitive. They can compete against the grade 11. So they put in there if they see that you're good enough, can match the seniors. So I understand what you're saying. He's still there, right? Barton, you're still there, right?
Still there.
We're there. Excellent.
Yeah. So,
and that is one of the things where
I understand it.
Make I start coaching the game, because me just did observe so there's too much favoritism. Born dirty favoritism, exactly. And as adults, you get a task to carry out. All ballers come out of sperm cell and pretty vagina. You cannot have no ballers favorite over none, because that will kill you with energy. So, I'm coming at the coaching now. Anyway, me see a talent. I'm in a hard for spot talent. I just want to look on a baller, and from him head up here, so yeah, it's a talent that is the But if
all right,
because if we look at the people that will accomplish greatness over the years, all over the earth, him not start when him at 30. When Rastafari go from Ethiopia, Rastafari at 13 years old. When him had the governor of Harar, 13. Age must not be a limit.
Some people. No. Yeah, it's just like some entertainer. Don't they start out very young? Some child start. Don't they start out very young?
Yes, I.
All right, okay. And Ryan, I'm gonna give. Okay, I'll let Ryan listen. I'm gonna touch on the trades part now. If say I'm gonna leave school, Ryan, say you're a tradesman, you're a teacher, you're bringing your apprentice come in. I see him make progress and thing. You know, keep him back and say, you must start rub down. You say the barrel. You say, every day you come for 1 week, you rub down the car. If you see him can peak above that, you push him up there. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're move up and empire somebody below him. So I understand what Babatunde was saying. So him have a point. So it's just like Diego at younger age, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly what I'm saying. Yeah, so I understand. So it's not that you're gonna make him pay over yourself favorite. He has to go through the process, because when Bolt went for Jamaica the first time in Pettiville, 200 meters, I think his semi or quarterfinal, he was fourth. He didn't come anything.
We did have an artist. We did have an artist in the car named QQ.
Yeah.
I don't know if them remember name QQ. When QQ come and stick, QQ still have a school, you know. And the level of talent and the quality of the boy lyrical content was so far above even that of the whole heap of the adults them.
Exactly. You keep back, man. So, but to me, I like to talk to you some things otherwise half a year, but I don't know, you know, and other things based on your experience. I guess you may be old and be, I don't know, but I'm just saying, I love to talk to you about some other things differently, you understand? Based on how your reasoning, how your certain stuff.
You have a pen?
Well, what on it? Hold on. Get it there.
Get
it there.
Okay.
Just give me a few minutes.
So while the caller draw for the pen, the people tomorrow. Dutchy settings.
Yeah, man. I have it, man. 876.
Yeah, National Stadium with it. So yeah. So all right. We're gonna start with that email.
Yeah.
So you have a link with up at Hot Sports Academy.
HOTSPORTS.
Hold on. Our things are a little different. So ready with the spelling now.
Oh yeah.
HOTT.
HOTT.
Sports. SPORTTS.
Yeah, Giant and Hot Sports, right?
Yeah, so Hot
Giant, right.
Sports of 2T Academy
Yeah.
at gmail.com. So
Academy, it's DAEMIMY at gmail.com.
Yeah, so it's Hot Sports Academy at gmail.com.
Yeah.
Hot spell with 2
I
T,
can see.
sports spell with 2 T,
Yeah.
and you link up this and you find
Yeah.
it. What are your name?
Neil, man.
Give me a name for that.
NEIL, Neil.
Neil. All right.
Neil. All right.
Yes,
yeah.
right.
Well, respect.
Yeah, man.
And have a good night, Ryan. Respect and keep watch over.
Okay, big up yourself, Neil.
While we prepare for jump out, I see we did have a Blue Mountain Entertainment group in the comment section earlier.
Yeah.
I think it's one where we can tap into to get some support for the show, Ryan, in terms of sponsorship. Yeah. One of the comment them come up and it's a Blue Mountain Entertainment group. So yeah, man, them can send some support our way.
All right, sir. So people, yeah, man, big up yourself, Neil.
Give thanks, Neil.
Yeah.
Enough respect, people. People, big up to Danny Jed. Enough love and respect. Danny Jed and your wife, big up on yourself, Bridget. People, me telling you all the time, we strive for the show to improve. So we have Baba thing there on the payroll, and it wouldn't possible with you guys. People, the best way you can support the channel for the nigga to move and to get all of these panel, drop some donation. That's the best way. You understand? Yeah, people. And for those who out there have business and want their business to promote, you can link us on WhatsApp. That's the number right in front of you. And all of them things. Everything will be done in the description. All right? So, we try our best to bring you guys the best of the best. All right? Big up. It's only a Liverpool to a Liverpool. It's a fresher bet here tonight with the panelists. So, that we're striving for. Tomorrow night, people, let's see. My apology, people. We're supposed to have 4 guests tonight, but 2 didn't show up. But I think Babatunde did well. And also, I think
Trishana Magowan
do fantastic. So we really appreciate she coming. All right, we're gonna try to reach out to Karen and see if she will come on this platform. Cause this platform is no joke platform, you know. You get me? I say, yeah.
Fully well.
Yeah, man.
So while we bounce out the record for the Reggae Kings, you know, the Nation League.
Yes, sir.
And 3 draw. Yeah? So we are going good. After tomorrow, we expect it to be 7 wins and 3 draw. So watch out. They are them just take care, man. I remember I say safety, you know, the preservation of life is vital. So it's a joy. Again, we give thanks to Ryan LFC and Elite Sports TV. Yell up to Coach Al Grimson again and the Reggae Kings. It was a joy to see the item today. Just go through the paces in the rain. No one now watch about no rain, nothing bad. Just a train. Because no part of life no function one way. We need rain and we need sunshine. We need dry and then it's wet. Moonshine, sunshine. Earth turn. We link in the Maras again.
Yeah. But Trinidad VR check if it's a foul. That's not a penalty, Virgin. The referee going to look at it himself. The Jamaican referee people, by the way. We have Jamaican referee and set.
A parchment out there?
I don't know him name, but Jamaican referee.
So who get a penalty call? That is against Trinidad or for Trinidad?
Against Trinidad, but that's not a penalty, brother. So referee from Jamaica, don't make the man him from America fool, brother. The man not touch him. See there, right? Watch it. The man not touch him. Oh, it nah sure because that you don't know. See there.
Yeah.
The man not touch him. A joke thing, people. That's not a foul. Slow motion.
Yeah.
It will show say have penalty. But if you watch it, the speed of one, no penalty.
All right. Excellent. Well, I trust him make the right call. For the
but the keeper not show him the slow motion.
Yeah, well, from him go check it himself, he should see, because whichever referee, I'm thinking it's Parchment, and that's one of the competent referees who have here. Ocean Nation is another one.
Referee, stop. The man for stop play the VR thing, brother.
That is another one. So, yeah.
Brother, the man might give the man the replay. Just shoot, watch it. That is not enough. Watch it. That is not enough. Let me see what referee are going to do.
So that's part of how them do it now. Them give him a part where it's inconclusive now.
The man said dive. Yes, Jamaican referee. That we are talking about. He's dive. Well done, referee.
Well done, referee.
That wasn't a penalty. So that the referee right. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, man. Anyway, people. Danny Jet, big up to all of the man them. One Liverpool, Cruiser Liverpool. Big up yourself. Thank you very much for the donation. It's mean a lot. Yeah. Yes. Big up to all of the people them. Baba Tunde, nothing but love and respect. Tonight, fabulous.
Don't you set it. Big up to Khadija Bonishaw, Trudy, all of the reggae girls them, Sidella Marley and the staff. Heal up to all of the item. Love and honor, Khadija. Appreciate of your leadership. Don't let it go. Just keep it going, all right? Baba Tunde, so respect to the fullest. And that's how we left it for now.
All right.
Sunshine time. We'll forward over and do it all over again.
Big up yourself, people. Enough respect.
Hi, my name is Tiffany Cameron, Reggae Girls top striker, and you are watching Ryan LFC YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.